Hello, welcome everyone. I am RxOliver and these are my friends, and we are playing Call of Cthulhu. This is a scenario called Drop Dead, written by the amazing Games Master Knight, Mr. Bradley, who will introduce himself in a moment. I will have all of us introduce ourselves, going round the screen clockwise, and then I'll hand it over to Bradley last. So, second appearance on the channel for Dave tonight, second time playing RPGs. It's such a pleasure to bring you in. It'll help get you into the hobby, Dave. Thanks for joining us tonight.
It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you very much.
And next we have the amazing Birdie, who's running the game next week as well. Thanks for joining us.
Hello.
I'm your producer, RxOliver. Next to me, you all know, I'm pointing the other way, Martin. Thank you for joining us, Martin.
Everyone.
And we have in the keeper seat, Mr. Bradley. Oh, we're all going to introduce ourselves as well. So, Dave, where can we find you on the internet? Where do you do the things?
Where do I do the things? So I've got a channel called Dave's Gaming, and I know that's so original, but it's a gaming channel, but I'm trying to veer away from that. And I think tabletop role-playing games is going to be my new niche. So Dave's Gaming is where you can find me.
Link below. Birdie, anything you would like to promote or anywhere you would like to introduce yourself?
Yep. If you ever need me, I'm going to be on RxOliver's channel, so you can find me with him.
Exclusive content.
Yeah.
Love to see it. You all know me. I'm the cheeky motherfucker that makes these videos. And Martin, introduce yourself. What do you do and where can we find that?
Also have a YouTube channel called Gaze Gaming. It's a little bit different to probably the other games. I'm joking, I don't. Yeah, I'm a DM, and if you want to play Dungeons and Dragons with me, you can click the start playing thing below and pay me to play games with you. There you go.
And last but not least, running the game for us tonight, Mr. Bradley, introduce yourself.
My name's Bradley. I am a professional dungeon master with Tabletop Quests. We specialize in making bespoke games. So like today, this is a original scenario for Call of Cthulhu that I've made. If you want us to make a one-shot for you for a special occasion or party or anything like that, or do some kind of small campaign, find us at the link below.
Thank you, Bradley. It's all yours, mate. You can take it away, introduce the game.
Brilliant. So welcome. As I said, this is a Call of Cthulhu game, a scenario called Drop Dead. We are going to be using 1.5 house rules here. So the half house rule, I guess, is that we're going to be kind of doing rules light to a certain extent. We've got one session here. We're not going to be crunching too hard on the numbers. So we're going to be using rule of cool, rule of fun a lot. To keep a good clip through the game. And the other thing is, again, because of one-shot nature, rather than faffing a whole bunch with inventory and buying equipment and all that, I'm just going to be saying that anything which you feel your character would reasonably have in their pockets, like matches or cigarettes or like a police badge or things like that, you just have them. If you have something which is a little bit more exotic, you're allowed kind of one kind of more exotic item. So, like for example, I know one person's written in their backstory that they've got a gun which they keep with them at all times, so that would be like a more impactful item which you can have. So you'll have one item like that, and then after that item, if you want to declare that you've got something, we're going to roll on credit rating to see if you have it or not. And the first time you fail a credit rating check, then you don't have that item and no more. That means that's the limit of what you. So we don't know. It's kind of a style of Blades in the Dark where you don't choose your inventory in advance. You kind of choose it as you go, kind of representing an amount of planning and forethought that we as players don't need to bother with because it's a game. So with that out of the way, allow me to introduce Drop Dead. So, it's the height of Prohibition, Chicago, 1920. The mob rules the streets now that the cops are too afraid to stand up to them, not since the killings have become far more frequent, more violent, and more bizarre. That's why Detective Brooks has brought you in, private citizens with a score to settle with the mob. He intends to hit them in their wallets by destroying their alcohol stocks hidden beneath the streets of Chicago. However, there is far worse than gangsters, smuggled goods in the dark undercity. Discover today. So, each of you has beef with the mob, to put a technical term on it, and are working with Detective Brooks to destroy some alcohol in this prohibition period. Let's go in reverse order to before, and each of you can introduce your characters, describe them so we know what they look like, just a little bit about them and why it is they want to get some revenge on the mob here. So we'll start with you, Martin.
My name is Egg Shan with an I, so we don't get done for copywriting. He is similar but different enough from the character from my favorite movie, which is what was it? Big Trouble in Little China. So yeah, he's kind of like the guy from that. But obviously he's with Cthulhu, so he is yeah, he's less magical, more like he's kind of like a little bit of an alchemist, you know, does acupuncture, sells fireworks on the side, you know, because why not? And yeah, he also is a little bit occulty, and he knows or has heard rumors that there's bad stuff in the sewers, and he doesn't like people messing around with stuff in the sewers. And he is 58, I think. Let me check. Yeah, he's 58. So I don't know how old everyone else is in the group, but yeah, he's like a, you know, he's a distinguished older man of Chinese descent. And yeah, he likes to joke around, but he's also, you know, serious about occult stuff. And that's pretty much it.
Brilliant. We'll go over to you, Oliver.
So Jimmy Big Shoe McTaggart is a boxer. I think I said he was fairly young, in his prime, like 27, I think, something like that. And he is a big lump of a Scottish immigrant living in Chicago who is a boxer. He's not a professional boxer. He's a bare knuckle boxer. He does some fighting with gloves, but he's mostly a bare knuckle boxer. He fights in the bare knuckle circuits, and he's handy with bare knuckles and with a brass knuckle. I think that's what'll make my special item, would be a brass knuckle, probably. He is fairly big and fairly ugly. He's got like the battered face of a boxer. But he's got this girlfriend who's an absolute 10. She's from Louisiana, and she does voodoo and shit. And she beats me up. She kicks my ass. So my fear, my phobia is women. He's scared of women because his girlfriend beats the shit out of him. That's Jimmy Big Shoe McTaggart. He's called Big Shoe because he's got 1 foot 3 sizes bigger than the other. Big Shoe.
Awesome. Birdie.
Hello, I am playing Sondra Di Simone, and on the outside I just look like a spoiled little brat and dilettante. However, I am one of the driving business minds behind several different enterprises going on in Chicago. My issue with the mob is my favorite enterprise that I own is actually in the sewing district, and unfortunately my lads and lasses got a shakedown a couple months ago, and they put a couple of my boys in the hospital because they didn't want to give the mob any protection money. So, and to ensure I'm doing my due diligence, I'm going to make the mob go away. Or take it over. One of the two.
Brilliant. And finally, Dave.
So I am playing Jack Grim Riley. He was once a straight cop, the Chicago PD, very dedicated to his cause and the badge and the rule of law. And he's got a bit of a temper to him, so he had the nickname Grim, and all the street urchins that he would shake down and things like that. Until he crossed the mob. Basically, they wanted to bribe him. They wanted to have him in their pocket, and he wouldn't go along with it. So, as an act of you don't do what we say, this happens. His wife unfortunately died in a accident, and his career with the police was ended quite soon because the mob have got ties to the senior positions of the police. So his career, his family life, everything was ended. He's now a cynical 44-year-old gruff sort of taking work where he can find it, but basically he wants any chance he can get to go after the mob. He's doing security work, things like that. And Detective Brooks was one of the guys that actually did believe him when he said he was being set up, and he took the fall. So that's Jack Riley.
And I forgot to say what I had my fault with the mob was. I do apologise. Everybody else remembered. So I refused to take a fall because they had the mob were betting against me, and I refused to take the fall so they would all win their bets. And then I got beaten up by a bunch of mob guys. I got beaten to within an inch of my life. I've got half an ear from the incident. It's not a boxing injury. It got removed in a jumping. And I tried not to go to the police. I didn't go to the police, but Brooks came to the hospital, and I never said anything about who did it, but he knew exactly who did it, and he knows it was the mob, and he knows why I got beaten up, and he knows who did it, even though I would never say it to him.
Brilliant. And I can confirm I've looked at your character sheet. You have no points in diving, so that's
I've not looked at my character sheet yet.
Brilliant. Oh, we will go to a Chicago street.
I didn't
It is
quite.
night.
Sorry, Bradley, to interrupt you. I didn't quite hear you when you said it was 1920.
1920s.
Oh, you didn't say what year it is. Okay.
Yeah, the year doesn't especially. We'll say 1922
Okay.
for the sake of it.
So before the crash, right? So it's not like 1929. It's not like people have got money.
Yeah, people have got money to spend on illegal alcohol.
Al Capone's still in full swing.
Yeah, it's Chicago, so Al Capone is the man, yeah.
Chicago outfit, there we go.
Exactly. So, you've been taken to a street on the far side of Chicago. You've met here with Detective Brooks and Officer Troy at night. Detective Brooks mutual passes out gasoline-soaked bags and matches to everyone and says, "Remember why we're here. It's not to make arrests or to gather evidence. None of that matters while the mob has everyone too scared to do anything. We're here to punch back. We're going to find their liquor stash and light it up, you hear?" Officer Brooks is in his mid to late 40s. He's got short, dark hair. He's got the physique of someone who used to be quite strong, formidable, but has been at a desk job for too long. Is starting to put on a little bit of padding over that muscle. He's got some burns on his skin and got a rasping voice. He begins to lead you towards a basement hatch and pulls it open. The musk of mold kind of rolls out with a cloud of dust out of the basement. And Brooks coughs for a moment as this horrid smell and thick air comes out, but then begins to descend. Assuming you will follow,
Mm-hmm.
then the wooden steps descend down, creak beneath your feet. Smells strongly of damp down here.
Smells of what, sorry? I missed
damp.
that.
Smells strongly of damp and mold down here. At the far end, there's another staircase, unusual for a basement to go down 2 levels, but this one indeed does. Sending down another level as you get this deep underground. The sounds of the city above kind of faded away. Just the occasional regular throb of the city kind of seep through the bricks of the earth to you. Dum, dum, dum. As you cross this second basement level towards a doorway on the far side, the floor beneath you cracks and collapses.
Shit.
All sudden, you barely have time to cry out before you hit the water. You've not fallen far, less than 20 feet, but you are immediately submerged. It's cold, it's dark. You splash and get your bearings and find it's not terribly deep. Water's about chest high. You are able to stand, and you are soaked. Your flashlights, they luckily still work, but they are flickering. You are standing in a large brickwork chamber. The cold water, it's not illuminated. There's no source of illumination like this image. Just to give you an idea, you've got these brick columns which come up and support a ceiling, part of which is collapsed to where you are. It is, apart from your flashlights, utterly dark, which gives this strange impression where it's both echoey and vast, you can tell, but also feels claustrophobic because as your flashlights swing away, darkness bearing down you have no idea how close anything is. You flutter up, stand up. What would you like to do?
I don't like this one bit. I don't like being cold and wet. I didn't sign up for this.
No, I'm of the same mind. As long as I can
Okay.
see something from the flashlight, I'm happy. I'm half happy.
I want to find a way out of the water. I want to get out of the water because I don't want to be fucking cold
I'm really
and wet.
peed off because my pockets were shoved with fireworks and now all wet. So
Oh, your
I'm
fireworks
really
are all
peed off.
ruined.
All firecrackers, all the rockets. Yep, not happy.
My cigarettes are damp as well. So
Yeah,
come
I mean,
on.
I've got my herbal cigarettes as well, but yeah, I mean, I guess you said we submerged, right, Bradley? Like we're properly wet, not like
you completely submerged, but then stood up. You're soaked from the tops of your head down to the bottoms of your feet.
Can I roll for luck to see if any of my fireworks succeeded in not being down?
You know what? I will say you can. Yes, give us the first roll of the evening. No pressure. Give us a luck roll.
Okay, this is important because I feel fireworks may be useful if we've got to blow up a liquor stand. Okay. Oh, my luck's okay. Let's see.
Here we go.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a just a regular, I think.
Regular success. That's fine. So I will. So yeah, as you fall into the water, like part of your coat like traps the air and kind of billows up, and like that floats to the top. Most of your fireworks are kind of ruined. You've not got a good supply, but I would say you've got like a couple of small bottle rockets or like a string of firecrackers or something like that.
Sweet.
Left over. Oliver, as you're sweeping around looking for an exit, you can see that maybe like 30 yards away, 30 yards, 30 meters, there is a doorway set into the wall with a staircase ascending up beyond.
Okay, well, I'm going to head towards there because obviously we're not supposed to have fallen down here. We need to be back up there, so I'm going to head towards that.
Okay, brilliant. Brooks, ask her, everyone's all right?
No.
Sorry, go on.
No.
Go on.
How tall is Jimmy?
Jimmy's tall, like he's a specimen, like 6'3".
Okay, how tall is Jack?
5'11".
Okay, I'm gonna tap on Jimmy. Lovey, up. and I'm gonna get him to put me on his shoulder. I'm not staying in the water.
Right. Okay. I'm strong, so I'll just like lift her up with one arm and
Yeah,
like
I'm very small.
perk her on my shoulder. Perch her on my
Thank you
shoulder.
very
like-
much.
What's your size, Birdie? I bet we're about the same size.
I'm like, oh, I gotta convert it to centimeters. Wait.
Oh no, I
Say
mean
it.
like your.
We can do it.
No,
we
you
can do
don't.
it.
I mean, no, I mean like your size on your sheet. Like mine's 50, so I'm guessing I'm like less than 5'10". I'm like 5.
Okay.
5'8". I don't know what your size officially is on your
No, I'm
sheet.
like 150, 152 centimeters. I'm like
Okay.
5 even.
About 5'5", 5'4".
I sat at
Okay.
40 as well, so quite small.
Yeah.
I'm huge.
You all start heading over. Officer Troy, quite a young chap. Seems fairly new to the force. Seems a bit nervous. Seems quite frail as well. Like he's quite thin. Like not as bad as Captain America pre Super Soldier Serum, but like that kind of vibe. Like not quite as exaggerated, but
Okay.
that kind of vibe. He kind of pulls out a pistol and brings up the rear. As you are heading towards the door, Brooks will remark, what do you think that haze is? You're not seeing any haze around, though.
I'll say that then. What haze? What are you talking about?
Well, yeah.
Haze, do you think it might be? He
Did you bang your head when you
what
fell?
will
Right, yeah,
you-
I'm gonna say, whoa, calm down, mate. What haze are you seeing that we're not seeing?
Yeah,
Just
I
have a minute. And
Maybe I did bang my head a little bit. He stumbles forwards. Oliver, if you could give me.
Can I try and catch him?
Yeah, give me a dex roll to catch him.
Okay. I've got some medicine skill as well. I'm gonna be having a look at him. Like, Dex. Oh, we don't have any 3D dice, Bradley.
Ah, let me.
Sad times.
Oh no, it's not roll 20, so I don't have. My apologies. Actually, hang on. Yes. Yeah, the application's going to reload briefly.
Ooh. It's a beautiful character sheet. I've not seen that character sheet before. I really like it.
So you should be able to.
Let me test.
Read the dice now.
Yeah, we have 3D
There they
dice
go.
now.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was just a test roll. I wasn't actually having to make that.
Yeah, whatever.
Thank you,
Okay,
Bradley.
yeah.
Thank you, Mr. James Lannister.
All right. So 37. Yes, you catch him. You're a big dude. What do you call him? It's easy to support him. And he kind of slumps against you and is fallen unconscious.
Can I guess, make a medicine test, but can I tell if it is like a bang to the head that's done this to him?
Yeah, give us first aid or medicine.
I think my medicine's quite good. This character sheet's cool, but I'm not used to it. Oh no, my medicine's a 1. Maybe it's first aid I've got. Yeah, I've got a good first aid. That's what it is.
can I step in and say, I've
Yeah.
got psychology. Can I have a little bit of a word with him first?
He is unconscious, but you can have a word with him if you like.
Oh, can we get
Oh,
him
he went out.
get him awake
I've-
first? Can
I've-
someone slap him awake?
I failed my
You
first
killed
aid roll.
him. No, he's killed him. Now he's dead. Before he could even get analysed, you killed him.
I failed the first rage roll, so I don't even know what's done this to him. Like, I've got no idea what's going on.
You don't see any like you run your you gently and softly run your fingers through his hair. But like there's no blood or anything like that. Like there's no
Okay,
obvious
okay, yeah,
wound
yeah.
or anything.
Okay.
Can we get some of the water that we were just in and just throw it on his
You're,
head?
you're currently still in the water. This is happening as you're walking.
Oh, still in the water.
So,
Just dunk him under, bring him up, get him awake.
Oh yeah, I would have ran out of the water because obviously the fireworks situation. So yeah, I would
so
have
you,
done that.
you get out to the staircase. You are now. Out
Was this Officer Troy that saw the haze, or was this Brooks?
This was Officer Detective Brooks.
This is
the,
Brooks.
the older one, who's brought you all together.
So there's Brooks and Troy, right? They're the people we're with.
Yes.
Brooks is Brooks
Okay.
is the guy that's brought
Oh,
together,
no.
and Troy's a younger cop, the
Yeah,
officer.
who's important as well. Yeah.
You know, one of them's gonna die or have like
Uh,
a beast explode out of them. That's what I think.
Oh, do we?
Fingers crossed, mate. Fingers crossed.
right.
Give it to me.
Let's think about this logically. He's unconscious. This is the guy that brought us here.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to search his pockets.
In
Okay.
front of it.
There's nothing else I
To
can do.
what end?
Because
Let's get-
he's brought us here. What? I've got no medicine to try and revive him and resuscitate
I
him.
mean,
He's
I mean, my first aid's 40, but isn't that like standard? I don't know what standard first aid is.
Mine's just
Uh,
75 and I
30.
failed.
30 is the baseline. 30 is baseline.
So it's a little bit higher.
I've got sleight of hand.
Yes, if you want to do it without being noticed, give us sleight of hand. Otherwise, just give us spot hidden to search effectively.
I'm not stopping you.
Well, you guys are not rolling well.
To say,
Okay.
Can we get out of the water and back up to the surface? Clearly, this is not
I mean,
going to plan.
I mean, I'm waving at you guys as you're all playing in the fucking muck.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know.
Okay, that failed. So does he wake up?
He's not waking. No, he doesn't wake up.
Listen,
but
I might-
Officer Troy says, "Hey, stop going through his pockets. Now's not the time."
I might push my first aid roll by dunking his head under the water and see if that wakes him up.
Okay, brilliant. So yeah, this is the push mechanic. So if you fail a roll, then you can try and push the roll. Normally, you're not allowed to do this in combat. I may allow some pushing in combat, but if you fail on a pushed roll, then it goes very bad. So yeah, give us a push here, Oliver.
Come on. There you go. Hard
Yay.
success.
Brilliant, hard success. So if you get half of your skill or lower, that's called a hard success, which is a better degree of success than a regular success. If you get a fifth of your value or lower, then that's extreme success, and a 1 is a critical success. You dunk him under the water, bring him up. He does not wake up.
Baptize you in the name of Cthulhu, motherfucker.
We need to get this guy out of this water.
That doesn't wake him up with a hard
Yes.
You are,
success. Okay.
yeah, hard success doesn't wake him up, but you like as you do, you like get a kind of take him over a bit more as well, and you're confident he's not got any injuries.
Okay. Jack, did you find anything good in his pockets?
No. Nothing that will help us immediately now.
So the consequence of your failed sleight of hand there is just that Officer Troy is saying, "Hey, stop! What are you doing going through this
I'm
pocket?"
trying to help the guy. He's unconscious.
He's making sure he's still got some insulin or something that he needs. Like,
He could be having an anaphylactic shock or
but that's
something.
not. It's 1920, so I don't think insulin's a thing
None of
yet.
you know
well,
what that
no.
means.
Yeah.
None of you know what that means.
No, we don't.
He could be having a
Liars.
episode.
Yeah.
Give us a fast talk or persuade.
Okay, 1 second. Where's my character sheet gone? There it is. What? Sorry.
Fast
Fast talk
or
or persuade.
So you roll whatever's sort of highest, whatever you're better at, basically.
Yeah. Which I think is persuade.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find it. There we go. Okay.
There we go.
Oh.
So
Oh.
16
Oh,
is a failure.
goodness.
However, another mechanic that we've got available to us is spending luck points. So right now, you specifically have 55 luck. So you could spend luck on a 1-for-1 basis to lower a dice roll. Actually, I think technically it raises your skill.
No, you're lowering the dice roll.
Or is it low in dice roll? Fine. Lowest dice roll. So you could spend 6 luck to reduce your dice roll to 10 and
I'll-
then
I'll
succeed.
do that.
But it just means that any future times you're making a luck roll, you are less likely to succeed. And also, the person with the lowest luck has bad stuff happen to them.
Oh yeah, I did explain that. I briefly explained the luck roll to Dave before we started.
You did.
If he asks for a group luck roll, it's the person with the lowest luck has to roll it. That's a fun little mechanic of call it.
But this isn't that though, is it?
No.
No.
This is
keep that-
I'll lower
keep
my
that in
luck
mind.
by 6,
So-
pass this roll, and officer guy
I also love that.
believes my story.
I also love in this system that whenever, like, if something bad happens to someone random, then rather than rolling to see who happens to it, just happens to the person with the lowest luck, which I like as a mechanic. So brilliant. So reduce your luck by 6 points.
You don't need to.
Dave.
No. Oh. Foundry's
Oh.
cleverer than that. See where it says the 16?
Ah.
Click on the 16. I think you click the spider actually, where it says failed, and it'll bring up options. It'll bring up the push and spend luck options, and you can press
Oh, it
there.
does, yes. Spend 6 luck points to pass. There we go.
Brilliant.
We're on Foundry,
That's
guys.
so nice. That's nice.
So you
is my
believe
first
my
time rolling.
story? I'm trying to help this guy.
Yes,
I'm
absolutely.
trying
So
to help this guy.
with that, he goes, okay, very well. Be quick. That's a good idea. It's a good idea. You do that. And he takes a step back, and then he staggers and falls into the water.
Officer Floyd falls into the water.
In the water
falls
now.
into the water.
Ah,
Probably fell into the water as well.
I'm just gonna get out and light a cigarette if they've survived, but and go. This
Okay.
is
You find, by the way, Detective Brooks's pistol and police badge in his pockets.
You can't take a policeman's gun off on me because he'll wake up and be like, "What have you got my gun for?"
well, as an ex-policeman, obviously, if he's not going to wake up, I could use this badge.
well, also you
They
should
don't-
have
they
a
don't-
firearm with.
They don't have
with an
photo
unconscious
ID.
You must have your own gun.
person.
I'm an ex-cop.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking the badge might come in useful if he's not going to wake up. If he wakes up, I was just holding it for him.
This is our guy that gets paying us for this job, though. If the guy doesn't wake up, there's no point in
No.
us doing this.
I know. Well, you don't know where this is going, but we don't know where this is going.
So both the cops are now unconscious, right? They just suddenly passed out.
One cop is unconscious in Jimmy's arms. One cop has fallen as they took a step backwards and has not emerged out of the water.
So I'm like,
Oh,
Okay.
I'm just laughing. I'm just laughing at you guys. I'm like, fucking hell.
I'm full on carrying this guy
This is
now.
why
Like,
This is why the city's got problems. I'm not paying my taxes, and
Oh.
I'm not going to start paying my taxes now.
I'm full
Gimme.
on carrying him like a baby now. This guy. I've got
Get
his
the
legs
guy
up
out
in
of the
other
water.
hand.
Get him
Okay.
out of the water.
Yeah.
Now
Let's
that
get
now
him
that
out of the water.
you're a big, strong dude, but you are now carrying 3 people. So can you can you give me a strength
Yeah.
roll, boy?
Am I carrying all 3?
Because you got Sonia
bit.
on your
You've got,
shoulders, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Right.
she's on my
Right.
shoulders.
I'm
and
on your
carrying this other
shoulder.
guy. Jeez, oh yeah, I better roll a strength test. Good job, that's
He's
my
jug-
best
jug-
stat.
juggling people.
I don't think you can carry 3 people. How would that even like 2?
Brilliant. Yeah.
Okay.
So-
So, hold on.
You arrive, like it's a little bit slow going, but you trudge your way through the water, carrying all these people, and get to the staircase. And is it everyone else following? Oh, I say everyone else. Just Dave.
It's just
yeah,
Jack.
We following Hodor Jack. I'm not carrying Egg. I'm carrying Sondra
I'm-
and
I'm-
one cop.
Yeah.
I'm already out of the water. I'm the only one. I'm already out of the water. I'm
Jack,
fine.
you must be have the other cop because I'm not carrying 2 cops and Sondra.
Well, apparently you are. That's what your success and strength is. So
Okay, I'm carrying
So
2
you're-
cops
yeah,
and
you're-
Sondra's
uh,
still
you-
sitting on my shoulders. Like,
you-
what?
yeah.
Why are you still sitting on my
Absolutely.
shoulders again when I'm carrying these 2 unconscious cops?
To stay out of the water, and excuse me, Mr. Jack, but how about you come over here and help out? Jimmy can't do everything.
How about
You're
a
doing
hand
great
over
there,
here,
Jimmy.
big man? I'm juggling 3 bodies, like just about to fall over
I'll
in the
help
water
out.
and drop us
I'll
all.
100%. I'll help out. Yes, I'm coming. I'm coming. Right. Yes.
You help out. You get Officer Troy under
Remember,
your
remember I've
shoulder.
got 1 foot 3 sizes bigger than the other. I'll lose balance eventually.
And you get to the stairs and lay the 2 cops down on the stairs for the moment. With your earlier hard success, Oliver, on your first aid, as you're like checking them both over, you realise that now neither of them are breathing, and then you check for pulses. Neither of them have a pulse.
Kill
what?
them. You're gonna go to jail.
No, no one's going to jail. Wait a second.
What?
Just, I was like, I don't understand white people culture. We don't do this in my country, so you guys are fucked though. You killed cops, 2 of them.
Chinaman, do something here. Use medicine. Bring them back.
You're the medicine
That's what
man.
you
do
guys are good
something.
for. Get over
Yeah.
here.
I mean, I did write on my sheet that he's gonna have an acupuncture set. I guess
Oh.
I could try and do his chi if you want. I guess, but I'm only good at first aid. But he uses his acupuncture set to do.
I think it's a bit late for first aid, mate. They're dead. They're
No,
brown
not
red.
dead. They're just unconscious and not breathing. We need to get them back.
They've not got a pulse and they're
there's
not
no
breathing.
pulse.
They've
no
not got a pulse
pulse.
and they're not breathing. Not got a pulse plus not breathing.
Okay.
I know I've got a 1 in medicine and a 75 in first aid, but I still know with that 1 in medicine
I've
is
got
enough
the
to
one in
know that
medicine as well.
that's
Yeah.
enough to know that no pulse plus no breathing equals dead. I'm sure of it.
Well, because I think my character might have pieced up together because that guy said about the haze. While they're like, can I
Yeah,
be
he
looking
saw
for this
something.
haze situation in case I think they might have
roll
breed-
spot
breed-
hidden.
Because yeah, I think I'm okay at that.
And Jimmy, I'm gonna hop off your shoulder once we make it to a dry,
Dry
area.
land. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine. I'm strong as hell.
Yay! Regular success.
With a regular success, you're not going to see anything here. Would you like to spend any luck to bring it to a hard success?
Will that make a difference?
It's only 5.
Five luck would bring you to a hard success.
Okay. Oh, and so if I click the star and then I can. I just have to do it manually then.
No.
Take off my-
Click it's the number 35. You click the number 35. Sorry.
I think you click star. You click star, and then it's increased success.
I'm clicking.
It'll
it
give
and
you
then
a.
All right.
Should
Yeah.
give
No.
you a
Yeah. It's
drop-down
a
menu.
star. Yeah.
Click everything.
I don't know what it's doing. It's just keeps saying 30 to me. Wait, what am I doing? I'm even I getting confused.
But below where it says 30, you need to scroll down. A
You should have an option for use luck when you click on your roll.
when I click on the star or when I click on the star, it just says 30 and then one tens dies. It doesn't let me do anything.
And then if you scroll down, does it show anything?
Let me check.
Click on the.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry. Now that
See it.
increased success to sorry.
There you go.
And then
Right.
that's nice. Yeah. So do I see anything now?
No, but you are.
You son of a bitch.
You said, "Will this do anything for me?" I pointedly didn't answer that question. But I will say, with that, you are confident that there is no haze. Like you're looking out. There's nothing on a cursory glance. You get a flashlight out. You try to try different angles, see if you can catch a reflection or something. You can bounce it off the water a little bit, and you're confident here that there is. It's still clear air down there.
I'm gonna take.
Oh, sorry, Oliver. Go on.
I was gonna say I'm gonna take one of these cops' guns if they're both dead.
Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, you can
Both there.
grab the boy's gun.
I'm going to have a bit of a sifty around with following up from the haze thing, and I'm going to use I'm going to try and see something that's not immediately obvious with spot hidden, if I can roll that.
Yeah, you can.
So there's got to be something. There's something. There's a reason why we were brought here. There's a reason with the haze. Them two are now dead, which are about as useful as whatever. So there's got to be something.
Okay. Yeah, give us a spot hidden roll. 31, regular success. So there's not much which is apparent here, but I'll keep that successful. You're currently on a staircase, which kind of looks like it leads up to a street level. Right now you can see this like kind of underground watery area with the columns and such. You're not seeing anything like that's jumping out at you here, but we'll keep that success for if you decide to go up to the street level, like looking around at that street level.
Guys, I would say grab what we need. Them guys are done. We need to get the flock out of here.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab the gun and the bullets of one of these guys. I take it you're gonna grab the other one, are you?
Yes. And the badge. I'm going to take the badge anyway, just because I can.
Just because getting caught with a cop's badge when you're an ex-cop, that'll be great for you. They're gonna love that.
In 1920s, there's not as much.
Yeah. In fact, yeah, you're right. I'm gonna grab the other one.
And I've got a bit of charisma, and I used to be a cop, so I'm pretty sure I can use it to my advantage.
I would recommend you take all IDs off of them and put the bodies back into the water.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
Oh,
and then,
good shout.
and then burn
Wash
the
my fingerprints off
them.
them. Yeah.
Self-preservation. Get them in the water. They fell
Wait,
through the floor.
wait,
they
wait,
landed
wait.
in the water, and that was it.
1922. There's no fingerprint technology yet.
Doesn't matter.
Yes,
But
Egg knows where the future's going, and he knows that eventually they're going to figure out how to do that.
Yeah, open up a gold case.
They fell through the floor. They got knocked unconscious. They were in the water. They drowned. Job done.
They got their
Put the
teeth.
bodies back in the water.
They got their teeth smashed in with a hammer on when they fell.
I mean, Egg's gonna try and open. I guess if it's going up, he'll try and go to the top because everyone else is below him, right? If they're carrying people.
Oh, well, no one's being carried anymore.
Oh, okay. Everyone's just like on the ladder. Okay.
No, yeah.
Okay. I'm just presuming I'm at the top because I was the first one to get off on the ladder. That's the only reason I said I'd open the sewer thing.
So Jimmy, you've picked up. I put in your catch sheet. I put the 32 revolver that Officer Troy was carrying.
Thank you.
Jack, you've got your 45 revolver, and now you've got Detective Brooks's 45 revolver.
Badge. And badge.
And badges. You can add that. Well, so you head up to. So, what you see is a dark Chicagoan street. It looks old. It looks decrepit. It's strange. There's this ceiling up above. Chicago. This is an older version of Chicago, which has been slowly built on top of over time.
Oh, so we're in a city under the city.
City in the what's called the Undercity. Shen knows about this, and so you've got these old buildings which now form part of the foundations of the buildings above. A lot of them are kind of derelict and run down. A lot of them are kind of ruins now. With your earlier search, Dave, check that you rolled, you can see a few kind of buildings of note, which are looking kind of more intact. There's off on the far end of the street, you can see in the distance shape and silhouette, kind of just caught on the very edge of your flashlight beams, of some kind of church, perhaps. Also on this street, there is kind of remnants of like a 2-story brick old-fashioned hospital. Not like a big, like a modern, big sprawling hospital, but like might have like 2 or 3 wards or something. It's called St. Joseph's Hospital. Opposite it, there's a hotel. It looks like it was once quite a nice hotel, but it's Heart of Stone Hotel. Nearby, along the street, we've also got the Bleeding Crown Bar, and slightly further along, kind of most of the way towards the church at the far end, there's a police station. These are the buildings which are kind of most intact. Others have like kind of fallen, like walls kind of fallen away, largely filled with ruins. These buildings are by no means like immaculate. They are decrepit and run down. They've been down here for decades. There's no source of light apart from your flashlights here, as there's this ceiling above you. On the ground, there are large puddles where the groundwater and the kind of boggy terrain of which Chicago was built on is starting to seep through. Parts of the road are kind of collapsing a little bit in, and the acoustics down here, you can actually hear the city above. that occasional thrum of life up above is louder down here because of the acoustics. Still like kind of like a regular thrum rather than like a constant, like only the loudest kind of sounds kind of coming through. So you're still kind of feeling detached from the outside upstairs world, but feels perhaps strangely a little closer.
I think we should go for a drink. I am absolutely parched, and after that, I need a drink.
I doubt there's going to be people in the bar or any booze in it.
Can't tell if you're joking with us or not.
Yeah, I don't expect it to be like this. There's not going to be people in here. This is not a populated city. This is an old city that doesn't exist
Isn't
anymore.
isn't it prohibition time as well?
Yeah,
Yes.
So we gotta be careful if we're drinking.
That was the best time.
This
Yeah.
cop,
That's the best time.
This cop's going looking for a drinking prohibition in a bar that's not even open. You must have been a great cop.
Can I do it? Will it be classed under a library check? Would I know anything about? Could I recognize this like as an area from the past? Like, would I know about the area?
Oh yeah.
History.
A
History.
history?
Yeah, this history.
I
I
don't
don't
think
think
I
I
have
have
history.
history.
You do.
I've got
you have history, yeah.
I've got anthropology. Is that what I say? I've got library use anthropology.
You do have history. It's one of your better skills as well.
Oh, is it? Oh, cool. I'm just getting used to this because it's so. Oh, I do. Oh, and I'm good at history. Nice. I'm gonna roll that. Hopefully. Ooh, no.
Alright, so
Okay, I'm
73 is a fail.
I'm Chris Kidner. I'm just using all my luck in the first 10 minutes.
It's a one shot.
You could try to push it as well.
You could always push it.
Tell me
Okay,
how
okay,
you're
how-
picking it.
I'm gonna talk to my ancient
It tastes the dirt
spirit,
on the
Chinese
street.
spirit guides to see if they can guide me in the right direction, and I get my I'm trying to think of something, pendulum,
Crack pipe.
and start to communicate to see if they'll help me.
All right, cool. Give me a push roll. Give a push then.
So for the push, I click and scroll down. Right? What does it say?
Click, scroll down.
Push.
give me a
Cool. Pushing skill. Come on. Oh, that's bad.
Oh.
Oh no.
Can you please roll me 1d6?
Do I have to? That sounds like I'm gonna get into.
Oh,
sounds like I might get into
that sounds premeditated. Like there's a table for something where you. That sounded very premeditated.
How do I easily roll dice?
Yeah.
Slash R space 1d6. Probably is
Slash
right.
R 1d6. Nice.
Okay.
3. Medium. So if that's good or bad, it's in the middle.
I have reduced your sanity by 3 because you are talking to the voices in your head. And therefore,
Nonsense.
sanity.
I get my grandma and I don't like her. I'm like, no, go away. I'm sorry. I haven't got married yet. I'm a bachelor forever.
So Santi, I will occasionally ask for Santi rolls when you meet like good strange.
So I will do that. My sanity's high. I'm got it together.
I've reduced it for you already.
Have you already
And
done it?
Yeah. I've
Are
already done
we
it.
were we told to expect to find this alcohol distilling place in the Undercity? Is this where we're supposed to be?
Yeah, you're
Right,
supposed to be.
yeah.
You weren't supposed to come in the way you did.
But we are supposed to be
Somewhere
here,
in the
yeah.
Undercity is the alcohol store for the mob. So just
Okay.
briefly touch on Sanity. So if you roll Sanity, normally you lose Sanity after rolling for Sanity. In this case, I've made a consequence of this pushed roll. If you lose 5 or more Sanity in one go, then you will become temporarily insane. And if you lose a 5th or more of your starting Sanity by the end of the session, you will go indefinitely insane. And that's a lot of fun. That's something I'm going to be shooting.
That's the best. That's the best fun. What are you talking about? That's what we're here for.
I need to write mine down because I feel I might go insane today. So what's this should be easier. 5th of 80 is, I don't know what the math for that is.
That'd be 16.
16. I'm going to write
yeah.
that down. 16, and I've already taken 3. So okay, cool.
Can I just do like a listen to see if I can hear anybody else down here?
Oh yeah, what's my starting sanity? That's a good point, Martin.
Oh, good
And
call.
while you're looking at your sheets, can you all tell me what your starting sanities are? and then I will-
40.
Oh, that's
40?
risky.
You're just 40?
You're
40.
already insane. So you need
Where's
to lose
sanity?
that's less than
On
10.
On the
the
left,
left.
bottom right on the left, it's green.
Saunders is 60.
So if
Mine's
I lose,
50.
so if I lose
Okay.
8 points,
Which is
Hit your loot, cuckoo.
if you
that
lose
could be
10,
2 roll. That could be
Oliver, you
2
can't look at
rolls.
anything. Look at nothing, Oliver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
I'm
stick
going
to
through
hitting
this-
people.
going through the scenario with my eyes closed, just punching.
Just throw in your fists.
I'll
That's
just
it.
punch and you guys point me.
let me look at stuff first, and then Birdie, and then Dave.
I'll just close
Mine-
my eyes and
mine's
punch,
50, yeah.
guys.
50. Well,
Oof.
By the
We'll
way,
just shout
I
out
did-
to Oliver. 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and you just swing.
can I pause this for a second? Birdie or Martin, one of you should take a gun because Jack's currently got 2 guns. He's already got a gun, I think. He's got 2 guns.
I don't think
Did
I
I
can.
start with the 45?
yeah, you started with you got 245 revolvers.
So
It's better to be caught with it than caught without it.
Yeah,
think-
fair enough. Birdie, have you got any skills in it?
Birdie, would you like a weapon?
I do. I think I do have a little bit of skill in
Oh, you
guns.
should take it then,
in
because I've got,
handguns. I think.
I've got no, mine's just basic, so.
That's almost a detriment.
I'm not used to this sheet. Yeah, I'll take one of the guns.
I have killing guns because Jimmy's
There
a
you go.
thug. He's a mob type thug. He's just not with the mob. He's not Italian or Irish. Or
I'll give
whatever.
one of the I didn't know that, so yeah, I'll give the.
I passed that over to Sondra.
Oh, okay.
So, what did Martin Sanity there? Brilliant. So, X being a bit odd. What were the rest of you doing? Someone said they were.
Oh,
Tundra was going to listen.
Listen,
Yeah.
yes, please give us a listen roll.
Come on. Shh, shh, shh.
Brilliant.
Guys.
Okay, so you can. It's so apart from that, like occasional artificial regular sound from the cities above, city above and such. You have it's incredibly quiet still down here, which
Okay.
means that the few noises that are carrying somewhat, and you can hear the sounds of conversation coming from the bar. Sounds like at least 2 people. It's not someone talking to themselves like Egg, but it's not like a large group. It's like somewhere between it's 2 to 4 people, you reckon. You can't make out any words per se, but it sounds like conversation.
All right, I'll gesture to the men, like, and I'll point over to the bar and go like, No drinking. No, Jack.
Need a drink.
Okay,
I'm gonna. How far away am I from the bar? Am I quite close to do a get closer and listen?
do a
you
wee
could- you-
recon.
It's a bit of a. It's like 5 buildings away, something like that. But you could get closer and have a listen.
I would like to also try and sneak up round the side and get a wee listen as well.
So I've got a stealth, so I could get a bit closer to the building.
I don't
So
think
what I
I've
think
got
I
any
want
stealth.
for this is
don't have any.
whoever's approaching. I would like a listen roll from anyone who's approaching, and basically the better your success, the further away you need to be. And if you're having to get close, then I'm going to ask for stealth.
Right, okay, okay.
At that point.
Yeah.
I'll
makes
roll.
sense.
I'll roll a listen.
Okay.
And then you determine if I need to roll stealth.
Okay, that's good. Give us a listen.
I'm not
How's-
moving. I'm gonna stay where I am.
Why
I'm
is
still
it not?
talking to myself, so
Yeah.
It's not open. It's not letting me roll.
Yeah, I won't roll
Isn't it?
listen.
Make sure your sheet's locked. It might be in.
You've got to lock it. Yeah,
I
you've got to
unlocked
lock
it, but I
it.
didn't
Top
know.
right, you've got to lock it.
So go ahead and roll now.
Oh, here we go. There we go.
Ooh, as a hard success from Jack and a fail from Jimmy.
Jimmy,
big
you
C6.
stand back.
Ugh.
You
I've got half an ear, mate. I've got half an ear, and the other one's a cauliflower.
cauliflower there this side.
Cauliflower one side and half an ear the other side. I mean, I'm not hearing shit.
Brilliant. So, Jack, you approach, and you're like, you get to like one building away. Like you're not really very close at all. You're not going to make a stealth check here, and you listen keenly here. Jimmy, you can hear the sound of conversation. Like you can hear that there is conversation, but you can't make out any of the words or anything like that unless you get closer. So Jack, the word, it sounds like quite clearly 2 people in here, and their words are slurred. They seem to be drunk, and they are. One of them is talking about like a kind of horrific experience. They're sort of talking like, oh, I just can't get their eyes when they died. The eyes as they were looking. The other one's saying, "Shut up, dude. We're supposed to be drinking to forget here, and you keep yammering about it. Just shut it. We can't forget if you keep running your mouth off." I heard talking's meant to help. Did you hear the sounds of their bones? Shut it, dude. Dude is definitely 1922 parlance.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Cannon.
where it originated from.
So yeah, one seems to be describing like some. It's perhaps reminiscent of like you're the kind of age where you might have been serving at the end of World War One, perhaps. Like it sounds like one of them is quite badly shell shocked and is talking about, but perhaps they're reliving like some experiences they had in World War One or something like that, where they've seen a lot of bodies, a lot of death, and very close to that. It sounds like the other one has kind of experienced similar, and they are drinking, commiserating, and one's wanting to like talk it through, and the other one's very much.
I'm going to turn to the rest of the guys. I'm going to say, that's why I did that. I'm going to go 2. I can hear. I don't know. I'm going to explain what I can hear, but I can hear 2 people, and I think we need to go in here. I think we need to go in.
Start blasting.
We need
me
to go
too.
in. Not start blasting. We
Aw.
don't need to start blasting or punching yet.
I hate these bastards. These are the mob. I hate the bastards. I'm happy to just walk in
Listen,
and start blasting. Got a gun
The
now.
thing is,
Pow, pow,
I understand that you hate the mob. We all hate the mob. We need to know what's going on in this situation. These might be people that are victims of the mob as well. So we don't know that. So we need to go in. I think
we should go with the plan. We could pretend to be like drunk or something, so
Let's
they
go in
think
and-
we're like
just a bunch of pissheads.
Let's
Yeah.
go have a
Yeah,
drink
like-
anyway. Let's not miss the chance to have
Yeah.
some alcohol during prohibition
It's a
time.
drink.
I'm Scottish. I've not had a drink in an hour. I'm starting to die here. I need...
Yeah, but I think we should try and disguise that we're like we could be like, oh, we're new recruits and pretend to be a bit drunk so they are accepting. If we just go in and be like, hi, they might be like, what the fuck?
I've got a plan.
So, okay.
I've got a plan before we go in.
Right then.
You guys go in.
Mhm.
I'll come in after. I've got the badge. You guys do your thing. I'll sit in a corner. And if it goes pear-shaped, I can step in.
They'll
Whether
just
this
murder
badge
you.
works or
And
not.
you're flashing a badge down here, like where it's the mob and there's no police and that. They flash that badge.
They're on the payroll. We're on the
They'll
payroll.
just go
The
bang,
police
bang,
are on the
bang, bang.
No. The police are on the payroll. I can
He would
step in
know.
as I worked as a police officer. I could step in and say,
Try it if you want.
guys, these guys are on my side. It's fine. If it goes pear-shaped, you guys do your thing.
Then we start blasting.
And if it all goes wrong, we start blasting
Deal.
and throwing punches.
Deal.
And
Deal.
there you go.
There you go. You can do your plan as long as if it all goes wrong, I can start blasting.
So the
Throwing
three of
punches.
you-
I'm just a friendly old Asian man. They're going to be fine with me, so I don't need to worry about just like wandering.
So
I'm not going in there.
Yeah,
remember,
this
this,
is
I'm
this is- this is one of the more intact buildings we've got here. So a theme you will see with all of these pieces of artwork is that they're very well lit because it's very hard to take a photo of somewhere which is really dark. So I remember that you are underground. There aren't really any light sources. Here they've got a few candles and stuff on the bar so that they can see they're not drinking in the pitch black. But it is dark and dingy down here.
Is that a Pringles can? Did they have Pringles in the night?
I'm trying to say
Is
that.
that a printer?
No, I think it's
Is
like.
that a printer right
No,
there?
I'm
What?
pre-
What?
I would
It's
like-
domestos.
I'm pretty sure it's
It's
Domestos.
Domestos.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's
Right.
Domestos.
I thought it was Pringles.
I
Those
didn't want
Pringles.
the. I think the previous scene was an AI generated image or something. I'm not 100%, but
Oh, that
sorry,
one
I
was.
just-
AI
Yeah, that
optimized
one
it.
was.
It just made me laugh. That's all.
Yeah, it's very hard to find.
that stuff should be in the toilet as well. Sorry.
Yeah, very hard to find pre-1920s like
Photographs.
pictures of derelict
Yeah.
buildings which are also in
Yeah.
a cave underground.
This
weirdly.
works. This works.
So
No, sorry, no,
works.
it's great. I
Yeah,
just
that's
like,
it.
yeah.
It's Domestos. I noticed it straight away.
they are,
I mean,
they are
I-
evocative more than.
I can zoom in so nobody ever sees it, and we could just delete the last 2 minutes
Okay.
of video.
I mean, I have a new plan now. I'm gonna be a cleaning salesman. They'll be like, I don't know if you maybe need some
A clean little Asian man.
There's also
a small little Asian man just suddenly wants to clean their dirty bar. That's my
Yeah.
plan.
I can also see a cheeky thin plug, which is inaccurate in many ways. But there you go. So,
Fire safety certificate on the wall over here as well. I noticed, but we'll pretend we've never seen any of it.
very safety conscious there, Oliver.
Can I go in? Do you want me to go into the fire marshal and say this place is a death trap?
This
Get
place is
out
a
now!"
death trap.
And then I'm gonna light the firework and be like, "See, you're all gonna die," and then we've solved the game.
Marvelous. All right. So, as you walk in, the two people here they're wearing suits. They look like if you imagine a mobster from the 1920s, wearing a suit, looking at smart.
And stripes.
They're a little bit drunk, they're a little bit disheveled, but they are unmistakably mobsters. They see you, and they are shocked, and they kind of go reaching for some Tommy guns nearby. I want like a acting roll or a fast talk roll or something to immediately kind of bring these guys on side.
Who's got the
I'll,
highest?
I'll,
This-
I'll,
this
I'll
is you-
diffuse this.
This is you,
I-
Jack, because I'm
Alas,
because I just
Alas,
roll
you are
for shoot.
specifically outside, I believe, waiting
Oh.
in case things go bad.
I'll diffuse
so
this with an acting. Acting
I think you're
is a
you're currently
specialty,
outside
and-
waiting.
Oh.
aren't you?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I mean, mine's 50. Is anyone who's coming in with me got higher than 50 for fast talk?
For
'Cause
fast
otherwise-
talk?
Yeah.
No, mine's is also 50. Mine's is also 50.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna let you go. I want you.
I'm
to
not
fail at
going
something.
inside there.
Okay,
Oh
we'll
my
wait here.
heavens!
So it's just me.
You and Jimmy, I believe.
Jimmy, what's your fast talk? Is your end any better than 50?
My shoot's like 50, mate. I'm not even looking at what my fast talk is. If somebody else can try and fast talk them, I'm going to start blasting in a minute. I fucking hate the mob.
Well, no, let me talk
Don't
first.
blast!
My fast talk is a 5.
Oh,
Oh, what is that?
is that
Martin!
Not quite,
That's-
not quite,
That's
not
gonna be a
quite.
fail. It's not a fumble.
I'm not pushing that after last time. I can't go more
Not
crazy.
pushing it? You sure? You sure? Well, you wouldn't
I
necessarily
mean-
go insane on this one, but
I
like,
mean, fuck it. I'm gonna push it. I'm gonna push it by
Fireworks salesman.
I start speaking Chinese so they get confused, and then start speaking English to like pause their train of thought.
all right, give it. So, why don't you just give us a push roll, and I want you
Okay.
to tell us like what it is you say first and second, which either saves or makes the situation much worse.
I'm just like, oh, sorry, I was with the the Chinese boys before, selling them some Chinese
give us a push roll. To see how it goes.
Chinese fire water. So I got confused. Let's see how it goes. Go on.
One.
Nope.
Oh,
Fail
okay.
a push roll. All right. So what happens here, Martin? What is it you're saying to them?
I was trying to basically just say I'm like, basically part of the mafia, and clearly that's not happened, has it? Yeah. So I'm guessing it doesn't go well if they're getting their guns out.
Okay. Yeah. You so, like you say part of, you're saying you're part of the mafia, but you get it's not the Yakuza's Japanese, but like whatever the Chinese
the
equivalent,
triads is
like,
the Chinese.
Triad.
Triad.
Yeah.
So you get confused and like you come in and you say like we're with the triads, and they're viewing this as like a push on their territory for sure, and they're going to grab up their weapons. So we will be going into le combat.
Oh my god.
Right.
Combat before
Oh
the
my
first
God.
break in Call of Cthulhu, guys. What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah.
Let's go. Blast
Oh.
10. Ba, ba, ba,
Hey.
ba.
Audience, just so you know, combat in Call of Cthulhu is never a good idea.
Call of Cthulhu is always the best option. Call of Cthulhu combat is always the best option.
Nope.
Don't listen to Birdie.
When you're an
No.
absolute brawler, yes,
No.
absolutely.
Yeah, but
So-
we don't have. I don't even have a gun.
Nah,
so I've
combat
just got my little.
They
I've got
have
my little
Tommy
hand.
guns.
I'm
Yeah,
bullshitting, Dave. Combat is the last thing you want to be doing in this game.
Combat. But they are drunk, so that's going to be in your favor here.
I'm still convinced I could sweet talk myself out of this, but hey ho.
So
I'm not in this yet.
you are.
We are outside.
We're outside, aren't we?
You
Yeah.
hear
Yeah, I'm with you.
them shout, "Oh shit!" and like you hear the backing of Tommy guns. So you guys can act. You are a bit further away, but you will be immediately in the combat round. So, can I just quickly get everyone's dexterity, please, so I can know the turn order?
Pretty good. This boxer's got 65.
60.
65 for
45.
45.
You guys are not
Okay.
fast. I'm 60 and I'm a little old man.
60.
I've got 65, which is
Uh,
decent, but I'm a big, heavy, huge boxer. My size is 75.
Throw them hands.
65.
65.
Ooh, okay.
Alright.
65 is decent.
That's as fast as me, the boxer. That's pretty good. Like,
Well, my
Birdie.
strength is 40, so I needed to put something into physical.
And Birdie, by the dint of me not leaving enough room between Oliver and Martin, you get to go before Oliver.
Yeah.
So, brilliant. So, And let me just quickly check their dexterity.
Is it two of them just, Bradley?
Yeah, it's two of them.
Gonna have Tommy guns in a minute, guys. Sorted.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't kill my character because all the gays and the Chinese people won't like you. So
Sorry, I couldn't not laugh at that. I could mute me.
Okay,
I mean, that's how we roll in this game.
There's not an ethnicity or minority group.
What about
like
all the
us, Martin.
ex-Boston police officers that are from Macclesfield?
I mean,
Right.
There's not that many, but you know they'll be upset.
You could roll
Birdie,
that card if you want.
you hear the racking of the Tommy guns. You are just outside of the tavern. What would you like to do?
Okay, who went inside? Was it just Martin that went inside? You went inside too?
No, I went with.
Okay, so both of you went inside.
That's correct.
God damn it.
Sweet talk them or something. Maybe you can.
I don't want to get shot. No, okay.
It's-
Keeper, I walk in. I don't actually
Alright.
walk in. I actually slam the door open and I come in.
Swing around the corner. You can do that in this with your movement for the turn. So you can still act and still do something else if you wish. And you see these guys before you with their Tommy guns.
And the time they're aiming at.
In the process of bringing them up, yeah.
Okay. Truly did not feel like intruding. However, I need you two to please calm down. We are here on business, and I need to speak business with someone. Whether it's you or someone who's in a better state, because you don't look very well.
Okay. Trying to talk the situation down. So I'm gonna need. I think we're going to call this persuade, and I'm going to need a hard success.
Oh no! I'm using all my luck.
Don't, because I'm just gonna punch him in a minute anyway. It's gonna be wasted.
Don't punch anyone!
Oh!
It's not a fumble, it's not a
It's
fumble,
not
it's
a fumble. Yeah, it needs to be
It's not a
100 because you've
fumble.
got a 60 skill. Yeah, that's all right. That's all
No,
right.
it's not a fumble. So would you like to spend 69 luck on this,
No.
or would you like to push it?
I'm gonna push it.
All right. How are you pushing it?
I don't want to do that.
Feminine charms. Use your feminine charms. She shows some leg.
I
No.
have a suggestion. if
I'm
you'd like
using a
to do it.
different charm. I'm taking out a wad of cash.
Ooh.
Ooh, okay. Give me so that'll be your item, which you can have as your free item. Pull out a wad of cash. Give us a persuade roll.
I can't see my dice.
10.
Okay.
Very
That is
persuasive.
a extreme success.
Jesus.
So they see that and stop. That stops them momentarily, and they stop bringing the guns up. They're not pointing at you. The guns are kind of pointing down at the floor. That's invested their focus. What are you trying to want with us here? We'll go to Oliver just to see if you are going to.
I'd like to also pull out my special item out of my pocket and hit them with that.
It's not money, is it, Oliver?
No, it's not money.
You reach into your pocket, slipping.
I
your
keep
brass-
that thing on me. It's I've got a brass knuckle. I'd like to reach into my pocket for a brass knuckle and just fucking roundhouse punch this guy with a Tommy gun right in the side of the head, right in the temple. I'm gonna kill him. Like,
Give us a
Brawl?
A brawl roll here. So, for purposes of Dave and anyone else who's familiar with combat in in particular, when you are fighting in melee, you have Oliver here is going to roll brawling, but the defender has a choice to either dodge away or fight back. But essentially, if you choose to fight back, then if you get a tied degree of success, so you both succeed, then the attacker wins and gets to deal damage to you. But if you beat the attacker on their degree of success, then you get to deal damage to them instead. So If you are just dodging away, then if you tie, you avoid the damage. But if you beat them, you don't. So they're going to attempt to fight back. So you have got a success.
I'm not going to spend the luck, I don't think. You can't push combat rolls, but you can spend luck on them.
I will allow pushing on some combat rolls if you come up with an entertaining way for it.
Oh well, in that case, I'm gonna like do like I'm gonna do like a 360 spin to wind this one up, and that's how I'm gonna push it. And I'm gonna push that. If you're letting us push attack rolls, you better believe I'm pushing that.
Absolutely, but you don't need to push until you know the result, I believe, and you know you've succeeded here.
But no. But he might get a hard success and beat me. I want to push for a better result than a success. I don't want.
Right.
I'm not settling for the success. I want better.
All right, cool. Give us a roll.
Oh, it's not giving me the push option because it's a success.
Just roll it again then.
Yeah, okay. Shit.
It says you're upside down for me.
All right. So,
Messed.
Dad, you
So
played
you
with
swung into it.
he played with the dice gods and he failed, and now something's gonna happen.
And I can't spend luck. You can't spend luck on a failed push. That's me
No,
just fucked now.
So,
I took the bait.
I think
he was Bradley's smart. He's just got a great poker face. He knew what he was doing. He set you up. He was like dangling the option.
And I took the bait.
So I think you wind up. You kind of step back. They get a failure as well, so they're not going to deal damage back to you. Which it's actually it'd be fail, so you don't get to damage. You swing across, and the brass knuckles weren't quite on your fingers very well. You've not like fully closed your fist. The brass knuckles go clattering off the debris somewhere off to your left. All right, and then that's their turn. They are going to. I'm going to impose an additional penalty dice on them for Birdie's success here. But they are going to attempt to shoot at the person trying to punch. So, there's a handy reference table of so it's regular because they're normal range. They get a bonus because they're point blank. What is your build?
Mine.
Yeah. Build is 2, so that's
Godlike.
fine.
Glad it's not mine. Mine's -1, so I don't want to
Mine
be
is
getting hit by it. Yeah.
I am frail.
You duck under a chair, eggshell.
Yeah, do you want to dive for
I mean,
cover or dodge here, Oliver?
Well, here's the thing. So when you dodge against a firearm, you can only duck for cover. When you dodge against a firearm, you go prone. It's the only thing you can do when you dodge against a firearm. It's not like dodging against a melee attack.
That's correct, yes.
Can I fight back against the gun? Can I use the fight back? Can I try to dodge and grab the guy and launch him?
I don't.
If he's point blank range,
Point blank.
I think you can fight back against the gun if you're point blank range, right?
I don't know.
No, a target may not fight back against a dodge or dodge a firearm attack as a kind of fighting attack. That's under the point blank. So point blank doesn't actually afford you that extra thing. So you can you can dive for cover, which would let you dodge. If you succeed a dodge roll, then it imposes additional penalty dice to their shots. Otherwise, it's just their.
Yeah, but I don't know if I'm gonna dive for cover because it makes me prone. I think I'll just try to dodge. Oh, no,
Right,
I have to dive for cover if it's a gun, right? Yeah, I'll dive for
Yeah.
cover.
You either have to take it or
Or dive for cover. Yeah, I'll dive.
They're currently
I'll
at a total
dive.
of 1 penalty dice. Is what
I'll dive.
They're out at. Okay, so give us a dodge roll to dive.
Okay. I've got good dodge. I'm a boxer. Come on.
You can't say those things out loud.
Ooh,
Okay.
an
Okay.
extreme success.
Backflip
Give
out
me a
of the way.
China.
Right, with an extreme success, okay, I'm gonna say that you take a step forward, you grab the bar and like kind of jump over the bar and like interpose the bar between the two of you.
Nice.
You dove for cover, but not giving yourself the prone condition here with an extreme success.
Nice.
You're just like hunkered down a little bit,
Mm-hmm,
and
mm-hmm.
you'll be easy to stand up. You've got the bar in between the two of you. They're right next to the bar, so you can swing over it. But it'll be easy for them. Like if they step back, you're gonna have to navigate the bar again. But
Nice.
for the time being, it's quite an advantageous position. That poses additional penalty dice. So they are going to be rolling with 3 penalty dice. And yeah, so first one sprays, and this is holy. I'm not. Penalty dice. You reroll the tens. Don't reroll the digits. But yeah, both of them like Bray. No fumbles. Oh, it would have been great for a fumble if they just like followed you and then shot each other as you dive between them. But alas, they do not. But they begin shooting. You dive over, and they've failed to get any bullets purchased onto you. Martin, over to you. Dave, you're next.
Yeah, Egg's going out of there. He's like not. He's done. He's like triads out. Sorry, wrong bar. He's just gonna run as fast as he can. And I don't know. He's like, I guess he can't. He doesn't want to like close the door, but he wants to be ready to close it in case the shit hits the fan, so that Oliver can get out if needed. So he'll keep it open, like just enough. Yeah, that's what he wants to do.
Yeah. Dave, over to you, and then we're going back to Birdie.
Right, you're mute, Dave.
Sorry, am I still outside or am I inside now?
Yeah, you're just outside. You can, with your movement for this turn, get in and still have it.
So I was thinking before Jimmy started swinging, I was going to do a bit of stealth, but I'm just going to go in, and I'm going to have to start blasting because it's gone down. It's gone down.
You guys are idiots.
Yeah,
it's gone down.
There he is. There he is.
I was hoping for the stealth, the peaceful way, but it's gone down. So I'm just going to go in.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
Listen, I'm a seasoned Call of Cthulhu player. This is a couple of mobsters. This is a little bit fun. This is a combat we can win. This is a warm up. Yeah, this is just to wet the whistle. This is something we can kill.
I'm going to go in. I'm going to start blasting with my handgun, which is a 45 Colt 1911.
Absolutely. 45 revolver. On
the plus side, it means I can have a gun.
And then,
if
I survive this, I'm going to have stern words with Jimmy and say, "Don't start swinging unless you're 100% sure."
Just you wait. It's only because I got blindsided by Bradley and his making up rules, and that's what happened. I had a success. If I had just left the roll as normal a roll, I would have had a success, and he failed. I would have hit the first guy if I had just not been greedy.
You need to report him to Chaosium, I think. Yeah, report him.
I'm going to report him to Chaosium and start playing. Saying he's breaking the rules. He's breaking the rules. He's fucking up the rules.
Our keeper's being mean. He's playing the game correctly.
Oh my god.
He's outside. He finishes his cigarette as quickly as possible because he knows shit's gone down. He flicks it. Bolt comes out. In he goes.
Alright, so you have a few options here. You can take one shot. So at the moment, you're at normal range. I'm going to say that you're still at point blank. Because it's quite a small area. So you're going to be rolling with a bonus dice, meaning you're rolling the 10 dice twice and taking the lower one. If you wish, you can shoot up to 3 times, but each shot is going to gain a penalty dice, so you'd be rolling flat at that point.
I think I'll go with the first one.
So you can go a single shot on one of these guys. All right, give us a roll of and with a bonus dice.
So you want handgun roll
Yeah, and I think you have an option when it comes up. You should be able to like select bonus dice.
with a +1. Yes.
Yes.
Breathe in deep because
There you go.
All right, cool.
Oh.
That is a success. So
It's 1 point up a hard success, but I don't think you can. So I think you can spend luck on combat rolls, but not firearms, right? Is that correct?
I will allow you to spend
I mean, you could push
GM's
it.
word is final.
Don't
You
push
could
it.
push it.
Well,
You
no,
could push
listen.
it.
No, he says he's going to allow you
I
to
could
spend
miss
luck on
those.
firearms. So spend 1 luck and it becomes a hard success. It's worth spending.
So
one luck for sure.
we've got the opportunity now to debilitate potentially
Yeah.
2 down
Spend-
to 1 or
Spend
mess
1 luck,
someone right.
make that a hard success.
I think we're going to spend. I think we're going to spend
Only 1.
I don't think
100%.
hard success does anything, though, does it? I think it's a critical for.
Yeah, if you get extra, don't you get full damage if it's a critical or something like the
Yeah, but
maximum
that's
damage?
Max.
That's like a critical.
Yeah.
Even-
So I spent luck 1 to.
Even more if it's a piercing weapon, which a gun is.
But do you get that on a hard success, or is that only on extreme?
I don't think that you get. I don't know. I don't think that you get anything on a hard success unless
Maybe not
don't-
you're
actually.
trying to. I think
It says that I could increase success to extreme, which is 18
Yeah.
luck, but
do it.
Then you do get. Then it does make a difference with a gun because you get maximum damage.
it's
Yeah.
a one shot. It's a one shot.
It's a 1 shot. Use it.
Yeah.
One shot.
Look at this, guys.
There you go.
It's like you've been playing all your life, Dave. That's the spirit. It's a 1 shot.
All right. Fabulous.
Smoke 'em if
Got
you've got 'em.
Okie doke. So, that means that the damage is maximized. So for a 45 handgun, that's going to be a handy dandy. There's D10 plus 2. That's 12 damage. It's an impaling.
Nice.
So you roll another D10 and add that on as well. So
How do I roll the
if you
d10?
type /R space 1D10 the chat box, then
Okay.
that should
So slash
Space
d10
Space 1d10.
slash space 1 d10.
extra 6 damage. So total of 18 damage. Yeah, you just come up the corner,
Jesus.
bring up your heavy 45 revolver, blam, and this guy's head just explodes. Like,
18 is a
Beautiful.
lot. 18 is a lot of hit points.
18's
That's-
a lot of
you've-
damage.
In any other game, you could have killed like 3 people.
Hmm
Um,
I don't know how many hit points I have actually. How do I see that?
I think you've
It
got 15,
is.
and you've got a lot of him.
It's on
Left
your
side.
main sheet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I just add with an absolute air
Oh, yeah,
of
it's there, 15.
this is
15.
ridiculous. He puts the gun back in his holster because he's just cool and he's just
Yeah, cool.
the guy's gone to bed. He's put him to sleep.
All right.
One
Fabulous.
shot.
Birdie, over to you. There's still one other dude.
What, Birdie?
Is the other dude not like freaked out that his friend's head just exploded?
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Witnessing
Yeah.
the friend dying, witness a friend's violent death is a sanity roll. So I'm gonna
Is it for a mobster?
Yeah, it would be.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, he's right. He's standing right next to him.
He's
That means he
got-
would
he's
have
on his
viscera.
own. He's
Yes,
now on his
viscera on him.
own. He's now on his own.
Yeah.
Awesome. That is a fail on sanity. So, Dave, why don't you give us a d6 roll? You can roll for the sanity loss. Roll 1d6.
Okay, so it was. How do we do the roll again? It was one.
/R and then space 1d6. Yeah.
Oh.
4 are not quite temporary insanity
Ooh.
levels.
Yeah.
All right. Buddy.
All right, I'm gonna take out the pistol that was given to me. You said it was a 45.
Yep.
Okay, I built this character with the ability to shoot a 25. I'm gonna pull out my pistol. I'm just gonna cock it back, and I'm just gonna simply tell him, "You're outnumbered. You're outgunned. Put your weapon down. Love it. You can still be useful to me."
All right. Give
And I'm
us
gonna
a intimidation roll.
intimidation or persuasion.
Good shout.
Intimidation. You're holding him at gunpoint. I think that's intimidation.
I don't have good intimidation. No.
I'll give
Why
you.
didn't you
I'll
put?
give,
Why did?
I'm gonna give you a bonus
Put the gun-
dice.
Bonus dice for the gun.
Having a gun. Like bonus dice.
Yeah.
How do I do a bonus dice?
Just roll a d10.
Yeah, roll a d10. So but you've got a something 5, either 95 or a.
Is it the same command as? Oh, it is the same command.
You've got a
25, that's a
success.
success. Come on.
Poof.
Yeah, they are going to drop their top.
Well, now they're going to drop the weapons.
I'll pick that motherfucker up. I've got a Tommy gun.
You have.
Jimmy, I need you to be an adult right now, please.
Yeah, put that shit away.
Right,
You're
okay.
pointing it at
whoa.
everybody.
When Sandra shouts at me, he's like, "Sorry, Sandra, sorry."
No, you can have it. You've earned it. You've earned it.
Give me the magazine.
Okay.
Just give me the bullets, and you can hold on to it like a big boy.
He's not scared of you, Jack. He's only scared of women. Like, shut up, Jack.
Yeah, but I'm still take the bullets off him.
Well, it's a drum.
All right. So
Circular.
yeah. So they each have fired one burst. So they, each of these has 25 bullets.
Okay.
Check, I've
And we'll
got
take
a
a
covered
break
in
there.
there.
I think that's a good point for a break.
Yes. Great timing.
Sweet.
And we're back for part 2.
All right. So you guys have eliminated a mobster, their skull, and you have a mobster here who is successfully disarmed and willing to co-op. What is it? How would you like to proceed here?
I pushed Sandra and said, "Sandra, you seem skilled at the lingo of ruffians."
Oh, okay. Not. First things first, though.
That's racist,
gentleman.
Martin.
Gentleman, that's here.
I didn't like nudge and go thug life, right? That wasn't it.
Am I supposed to draw on real world experience? All right, listen here, motherfucker. I do want to verify. Does he have any other friends down here? Are there any other mobsters down here we need to know about?
No. He gives a kind of haunted stare into the middle distance. No, not anymore.
What were they drinking?
They had some. There's a mostly empty bottle of bourbon on the.
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
I'll have a good swallow of that and then hand it to anybody that wants some.
I'll have some of that.
I'm gonna ask him to expand on what does he mean by not anymore? Like they went up top and they're coming back down, or
Roll,
you know you don't want to know.
persuade.
or the what?
Persuade.
Or
You
persuade.
already know you don't want to know.
Yeah, but he's only talking about it. It's when they start showing you stuff in books and crap when you have to get worried.
Yeah, don't look at any books. I'm not looking at any books, so my character's starting sanity. No books will be looked at.
He doesn't look at you. He keeps looking into that middle distance and says, "They all went to the church. They're all dead. I ran back here."
They all went to the church and they're all dead.
He turns to look at you and says, "God forgive me, I left them. They died. They all died there."
Okay, I don't have tolerance for this. Jimmy, can you help him speak more plainly?
I can. I'm going to grab him by the scruff of the neck, and I'm going to pull him up, and I'm going to question him like Jimmy would back in his cop days.
Jack,
and
you're
we're gonna
Jack, I'm Jimmy.
Sorry,
I'm
sorry,
Jimmy.
sorry. I thought you said
Big
Jack.
Shoe,
Sorry,
I'm
sorry,
Jimmy.
sorry.
Any of the J names can absolutely step forward, but we need this guy to focus.
I stood up for a
go.
second, but then Jack stands up to do his thing, so I'll just
I'm gonna
grab
let him
another.
go.
I'll grab
No,
another
no,
bottle and just sit back down at the bar with my drink. You can do your
Sorry,
thing.
sorry.
No, you're all
That's
right,
my
mate.
bad.
I'll just have a drink.
Oh,
Do your thing.
Roll us an intimidate here.
You can be Jimmy now.
I'm stepping in.
I don't care. Stop how you get him to
Because-
talk better.
Jimmy likes to swing fists all too early. So I'm going to step in, grab him by the collar, lift him up, and I'm going to do a bit of a intimidation.
Yeah, give us an intimidate roll.
Let's do this. Let me find where it is.
My dice keep going upside down.
Brilliant.
Good.
So,
I'm going to intimidate this geezer and find out what he knows. I'm going to shake this little bit of I don't know what's going on out of him and say, talk.
he's gonna say, "Right, look, there's the them weirdos, those cultish weirdos who've been working with us. They had something down in the church basement. They did something awful over there. We loaded up all the booze, or most of the booze, and brought it over. Tried to start burning the church down, and these things came out of the ground, started tearing people apart, ran, shooting back. Most people, those who didn't get torn apart just fell down dead before they got to the church gates. Just me and Tim here. They're the ones who got back.
Hold on. So all of your friends died, and you walked down the street to a bar to drink?
No, we tried to get out. We went to the service hatch behind what used to be the hardware store. We pulled the hatch down. It's sealed shut. We looked for another exit. Talked to some of those weirdos who live down here. Had all the exits sealed.
Stop. Why would you immediately attack people that came?
Who lives down
Into the
here?
bar,
What do you
then.
want about lives down here?
Some of us homeless people live down here. Get a roof over their head. It's forgotten part of the city. Don't really do much harm to anyone. And why would we shoot? Well, that guy came in bursting in, saying he's with the Triads. Thought he was trying to kill us.
Good point. It's a good
Fucking
point.
idiot.
No.
Oh,
Can I-
always the idiot.
Can I ask him about? Because he said something about tendrils or something, right? There's
He
something.
said things.
Things. Well, can I ask him? I said, what do you mean things? Because I might want to do an occult roll. That's why. What do you mean things? Like other people or animals? Or
I'm consuming some alcohol here. I'm just to let you know I'm enjoying myself at this bar.
Yeah.
At these
No,
guys'
you're
expense.
You're trying to use the alcohol sanity roll. You know what you're doing. You played this game long enough.
Sure, that's why I'm drinking to meta game.
So
That's why I do it.
It's
in real
because he's
life.
Scottish. I'm role playing, right?
Fair enough.
because you're Scottish, I won't make you make a Constitution roll. That's fine. He says, not people, but kind of like people. A mockery. They're like horribly burned, changed, maybe. Things you hear about the night, the boogeyman, maybe. I don't know, shit, dude. I came out like what do I know? I move booze for a living. Like, I beat people up. All I know is it was wrong.
Ain't nothing
And
wrong
can
with
I ask
beating
him
people
about?
up for a living, buddy.
And can I ask him about? I said like I think we heard you talking about the eyes. Why are the eyes important? Did something happen to people's eyes?
Oh, Tim was talking about. We just did look when someone dies like that. Just a dead look of eyes. Like, I killed a lot more people than Tim. I'm used to it, but like seeing it on your yeah the people you work with and
Oh, okay. I thought you
oh
meant
Can
like they
I
were like
can I
like
interject
black or
here?
something.
Remember what the
I,
detective said about a haze? He saw some haze and his eyes were all weird, guys.
and this is where I want to
Yeah.
interject. As an ex-cop, I'm going to use, or I'm going to try and intimidate this guy. I know how the mob works. I know this guy's a capo or whatever he is in the outfit. I'm going to drill him down. He's sounding very wishy-washy. I want him to know that he's in deep shit at this moment in time. So I'm either going to use acting or I'm going to use intimidation. So I want to try and say to him, look, you've got a chance to get out of this now. Tell us what's going on and we can go and sort it and we won't implicate you. But I want the truth. I don't want this stuff. I want to know what's going on.
you know way out here.
No, I want to know what's going on at the church.
You know a way out this place.
No, sweetie. Can you answer his question though?
Of course we
Just
do.
I
fucking
don't know
shoot.
a way out. I don't know a way out, but I know that if you tell us what's going on at the church, we can help
There you go.
with what's going on at the church. Or you're on your own. Or you're on your own. That's it.
I'll go on my own. I'll be on my own.
We do know a way out.
go on
We
your
never came
own.
in.
I'll be on my own. I'm just gonna drink myself to death.
I'll take the weapons off you then.
You already
Whatever
have.
you've got on you.
We already have.
Fine. Okay.
Can I
Oh,
do an
can I-
occult roll to see if I can piece together any of the information he said about like a boogeyman
Yeah, give us
or
a
a
give us an occultism.
Can I find my knuckles, Bradley?
Vol spot hidden.
I'm not good in psychology, but can I just check to see?
Yay! It's a regular success.
Okay, cool. And yeah, you recover your knuckles. That's fine. So, Xshen, you know a bit about the occult, and like you've never seen any like proper monsters, but you kind of know enough that there is some strange stuff in the world, and if it's hostile, that's bad. Like, these monsters are not forces to be trifled with, and it's while there's nothing specific to kind of go on here, because they're not giving you a very good description. Like you know enough that you can recognize maybe a bit of like part of why it's a bad description is because they're not wanting to like look back closely at at those memories, and so whatever it is, you believe that what they've seen is real and it's not.
Yeah, I tell the group maybe back off a bit. I'm like, you Americans don't understand the ancient culture that I'm from. Maybe he's telling the truth, and you should be worried.
Well, I'm going to turn to Egg Shen, and say, tell me straight, is it dangerous or not? Because this guy is a low capo in the crime family. What are we facing? What are we going up against?
I've never actually come face to face with the not living, but I have heard a lot of rumors from reliable sources that there are things that we don't usually see. But clearly, this guy has been affected most likely by one, and he seems to be a little bit going insane. So we need to be careful, just on the off chance he could just be crazy. But if there's even a slim chance he's not, we need to be a bit worried.
Is that church where the booze is? Because we don't need to go to that mad church if that's not where the booze is.
No, it is though. He's just told us, right?
Yeah,
That's
is that where it
all the
is?
booze
That's where they were offloading. That's where they were offloading all of
Yeah,
it.
okay.
Well, at this
Burn
point,
food.
I'm just gonna stand after Eggshen's response and like reload the magazine. Right, okay. If that's where we need to go, is that where we need to go? And
I mean, I think we need to come up with a plan. And like maybe better than
Absolutely.
the last plan.
Absolutely.
Better than the last
Hold on.
plan.
I am not saying let's go there now,
Yeah.
but is that where we
Let's
ultimately need to go?
go!
And we
Wait,
need to talk to each other and say, how do
Yeah.
how do we
Hold
get
on.
there?
You
Because
hear the
this
door
needs
shut
to-
as
we need
Jimmy's
to-
gone. Jimmy's like,
Yeah,
let's
Jimmy!
go!
we
Lads,
need to sort
wait,
this out.
there's something that needs to be clarified.
Okay.
I'm not really, I'm
Gangster.
still here.
What did you mean when you said cultists? Working with cultists. Explain that, please.
The Don, some people got in touch with him. They talked about doing some like magic spells and shit like that. And
I'm
honestly,
gonna
all crazy talk. Like,
I'm gonna delve into
completely
this a little
nuts,
bit more. I've got psychology. I'm gonna try this again.
Yep.
I'm gonna have a sit down with this guy. Look into my eyes. We're gonna have a chat about this because I need to get to the bottom of this. So I'm gonna roll a psychology check if that's okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Ooh.
Hard success.
Nice.
And we're gonna get a bit more out of this guy.
When he starts
Yeah.
talking about magic spells, I get a little bit worried because my girlfriend does magic spells, and magic's real, and I'm scared of magic. So I'm hitting this bottle at the bar next to me. I'm halfway into a bottle now, like.
Stone out of his bag and tells you it's magic. It's
So
not-
I'm gonna turn
Slow
to
down.
He tells you.
Jimmy and say, "Don't just calm down, man, with that bottle. Just
Yeah, slow
nurse
down
it.
a little
Nurse it a little bit, as we say in the UK. Nurse it.
This is American whiskey. I'll be fine, mate.
bit.
Swig it as much as you can.
It's like
So it's like
This is-
soda pop, basically.
I'm Scottish.
for
This is
Scottish
like I brush my teeth with this shit. It's nothing.
The fine people of Tennessee would disagree with that statement.
Yeah, so
Well,
they're gonna. They said
We've offended Tennessee and China today. New score, guys. Well done.
No, I'm Scottish. American people aren't going to sit and watch and get offended, going, "Oh yeah, our whiskey's definitely better." That guy,
No,
Scottish.
just
that
one
Scottish.
sec, just
that Scottish
one.
guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Don't
Well,
worry, mate. We're
we
good.
have- if we-
Scotland's got
if
that
we
one
have a-
covered. We've got that
If
one
we
covered.
have a war with America, Tennessee, and China, we know who's to blame. That's all I'm saying.
And we'll win, mate. I can take on Tennessee myself. That's what I'm saying, mate.
And China. Okay. Sorry, Bradley.
All right, that's
Oh,
fine.
Bradley.
Bradley. Sorry.
So, I'm gonna say, yeah,
I'm shaking this guy, the cultist. I need to know about these cultists.
I'm gonna sit down with my psychology. I'm shaking him.
Oh yeah, this is 1920 psych.
Not seeing your fucking therapist.
So psychology in
when
Call of
it's
Cthulhu, psychology is actually used to like try and work out if somebody's bullshitting you. In every RPG, there's a role for bullshit. In D&D, it's what is it?
Insight.
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 In Call of Cthulhu, it's the psychology role. Is your role for bullshit basically? Is this guy lying to me? Is this guy holding back any information? That's what a
We've got
psychology role is in this
psychoanalysis
system.
as well.
Psychoanalysis
That's-
is more like what you're trying to do.
Isn't that Takeezi's? That's calm people down.
He was already talking.
Let's defer to the GM.
So, well, he was already he was already spinning the beans. You interrupted him spinning the beans.
But I want to know more about these
spill the beans.
cultists. He was
in the middle of saying that. Yeah, so he's going to continue under this additional pressure. The Don went fucking crazy. He's cracked. Like, people come along and say, "Oh, we could do some magic fucking spells for you," and the Don's like, "Great, do that." And like, he sets these cultists up, gives them what the shit they need. We think you're just taking him for a ride. We're thinking that the Don's lost it. Then rival gangsters, rival gangs, influential politicians, cops, they start dying in all these weird ass circumstances. Shit we can't explain starts happening. Then down here, got these horrible, weird, monster things coming out of the goddamn floor, and the magic it's real, and I hate that I'm saying that, but the magic, these weird cult ass freaks have real magic, and the doc, they thought they found like some kind of, the doc came to us and said we need to stop him. He talked to the other guys, smarter blokes than me. They asked me to go along. They're like, "Hey, Paulie, we need you to, come beat up some dudes." But I couldn't even fucking do that. I fucking ran. Right? All I'm good for is beating people up, and I liked it. That's how bad this is.
Are the cultists also dead?
No,
Okay.
they're in the police station.
Oh, okay.
So we might need to go to the police station with you, because the cultists know you, right? Like,
No, let's just go burn the church and all the booze in it.
No. I'm not going to be. You'd have to shoot me, right?
Okay.
I'll
So
pick
you're
my gun
not
up and Does anybody stop me when this guy says you'll need to shoot me? Because I've just got to fucking do it.
Yeah.
I gently put a hand. I put a
okay.
hand on your hand. It's like I like where your head's at, Jimmy.
This is our source of information. We can't just put a bullet in him yet.
I mean, he is
And when the
a
time
human-
comes, don't you'll get first choice. Absolutely.
He is a human being. We should be respectful of his life force.
He's a mobster.
You ain't seen the monsters, mate.
Has
I
anyone got any
highly-
suggestions? What we're doing? Obviously, Martin, you're going to say something now. And what's the next move? What do we do?
I think we need to stealth the. Was it the hospital? Did we say that's where the cultists are? I think we should at least look.
The
Police station. I think we should at least try and listen in to see if they're chanting Cthulhu or some shit.
So the mission is
Because-
to destroy the booze supply, right? To destroy the distillery or whatever it is. I think we just go
Yeah,
burn
but-
the church down. Burn it
But
down.
who cares
down.
about that now if there's like fucking monsters running around the sewers? That's a bit of a bigger problem than some.
Yeah, that was the
alcohol.
original. That was the original.
Yeah,
Disrupt the mob, and then now you've got shit coming out of the ground with
Monsters.
tentacles and stuff. It's like, hang on.
Well,
Yeah, we're not getting paid enough to deal with that. Why are we trying to deal with that?
Oliver,
Mine's personal.
Paulie stands up and faces you, puts both his hands on your shoulders gently, and says, "The third time, my dude." Definitely 1920s slang here, my dude.
What is it, bro?
We tried to burn the church down using the booze. The booze is gone. If you're looking for the booze, it ain't here, right?
Mission
okay.
complete.
Mission complete.
Side
Let's
quest.
go home and get
Side
paid.
quest done.
You
Side quest done.
you can't leave. I tried leaving. If you know a way out, fantastic. Right?
Oh, it might be.
It's
It
all
might be mad.
sealed.
Oh, it might be magic. We might. Etchen's like.
The cult has got some
Well,
sort of
hold on.
magic.
How are we
I have
going to
a
get paid?
question.
Because it was the cop that died that's supposed to be paying us.
I'll pay you, Jimmy. Don't worry.
No,
Um, Mr. Mobster, what exactly?
I'm just
What are
gonna-
you
What
doing
exactly
here
do the
anyway? You're
cultists
rich.
want? I
I'm
am
just
rich.
gonna go.
What
Yeah,
are you
you're the
doing?
rich one in the
What are
group,
you
right?
doing
I
here?
am. They hurt my boys. I'm very
Uh,
possessive.
Jimmy, you feel as they attempt to, but then don't get a grip on. But they tried to lift the gun out of your pocket after they like put their hands on your shoulder.
That's
This
important.
mobster guy does.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna punch him in the face.
Right, give us a brawl.
This fucking prick. Where's my brawl?
This is where it goes pear-shaped.
This is where Jack should be doing his psychology roles to learn with someone's anger management issues, I feel.
One big Jimmy.
Brilliant.
Get in.
So, give us roll damage, and you'll add a d3 as well.
Is that for the weapon, is it?
So yeah, that's not.
So this plus D3. 3.
Yeah.
Okay. Please don't kill him yet.
Oh, I did a question mark. Oh, I did a S. Jeez, Oliver. 3 damage. Plus 3, 6 damage.
I see. Yeah, you clock him in the face. He hits the bar, collapses to the floor. And actually, what?
Try to lift my
He-
gun.
Yeah, he slowly staggers up, but he like, puts it up, pulls himself up. That's a mean right hook you got.
That was the left. Do you want the right as well?
I don't know my left and my right.
I don't be trying for my gun again, sunshine. Know when you're beat, and know when to accept that.
Right. So he's going to beat you to death eventually. What exactly is the aim of the cultists? What do they want?
The doc told you. I don't know. I couldn't get past like my teachers talking to me about like literature of like that fucking
Right. Let me ask, who was the last person before us and your mate that got shot in the face that you spoke to?
that would be yeah, that'd be Big Harry.
Big Harry. Where's Big Harry now?
Big Harry's in the church. His spine was ripped out.
What?
Okay, so we're talking about a massacre at the church. You escaped, and your mate escaped, although your mate didn't fare as good as you. What was the aim of the massacre? I know obviously you weren't there, but why did that occur? Why did the massacre occur?
We started burning down the church. Things came out the ground.
So there's shit coming out of the ground in the church.
Yeah.
Okay, that
I'm
okay.
doing a cult roll in case I think it's like some kind of mass sacrifice, because it sounds like we might be fucked if a lot of people have got killed and they're trying to do magic to summon some shit.
It doesn't sound like it sounds more like something. There's some locus of power or a home or something at the church.
I'm thinking
it's like a defense.
and I know obviously my character might not have this, so let me check. I've got a cult of 5, so I can either roll it, but I'm thinking someone of this mob, which is the Chicago outfit, has tried to get power from somewhere, as in make a pact with God or whatever. Can I roll occult and try and find that, or whatever?
Give us an occult roll.
I need to roll. Might be wrong, but something's happening.
Nope. We don't know.
Okay.
I
I'll
do
sit
think we
back
should
and
go-
Good theory,
smoke
though.
my cigarette.
I do think we should come up with a quick plan, because if they've killed all the freaking gangsters and we're possibly magically trapped here, I think we need to be at least looking at these cultists to see what the fuck they're doing.
We need to
Not-
find a way out.
Maybe confront them, just at least peek in.
Okay. I just want to know how to get out of here. We're not going to get paid, so let's just get out of here.
We could
Forget
check we could check the sewer grate to see if it's still open, but Egg thinks it's probably magically not there. But we should check it, I reckon, to see if we can escape.
I would say to Jimmy that just forget the pay. Let's discuss that after. And Egg Shen, I will go. I would definitely. I'm aiming this towards the side of, yeah. Let's look at this. Whatever's not obvious.
There you
Yeah,
go.
and the female has to talk because she is the only one who's good with people. We have to be quiet because boys aren't good at talking to people.
Definitely not. Yes,
So we
absolutely.
have
I
to
agree.
You're
We
right,
have
yeah,
to let someone else do it. Yes.
There you go.
Onto the police station. Well, should we check the grate first, the sewer thing, and see if it's still there?
I would like to check that first.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
There you go, Steve.
obviously it's not going to be. Obviously, we can't just get out of it.
No,
Imagine
but
Imagine we didn't check and we could have just went back and went out. Yeah.
You go.
And
You go back,
we could tell the
go
guy
back
as well.
there, and the doorway you came through is bricked up.
Bricked up,
Oh, I knew it.
Okay. But now we know.
and it doesn't
Oh.
look like fresh
Uh,
mortar in the bricks.
Everyone can roll sanity. Because
Yeah,
those bricks
Yeah, I
are
was about to
old
say.
and definitely weren't there before.
yeah, it's not like fresh mortar.
Brilliant.
It's versus.
Great. Here's my first sanity roll.
How do we do sanity?
Just
where is
click
that?
the sanity button. It's under your
Tried my
stats.
best to stay away from everything. Okay.
There's a fail for Jimmy, a success for someone.
Oh yeah, there we
Ooh,
go.
I failed.
Just you've got a 78 or 77.
I know.
Shane, you have to stop talking to whatever ancestors you're talking.
Ooh, okay, so everyone except for Sandra can roll a d4 and lose that much sanity.
Oh, great fun.
We all went mental. Brilliant.
A wee bit.
No, not with as long as we don't
2
get
for
5, do
me.
we? So we should be 5.
I've forgotten how to do it. Is it /1D?
/roll space 1d4.
6. Oh, is it 1d4? Okay, that's better than a d6. Oh, 2. Okay.
So I've lost
Okay.
2.
1.
I can only
Alright, so
lose
fine.
6 more. 5 more, I mean.
Ooh. So I'm okay. I can use 11 more. I am doing fine.
You think you're doing fine?
I'm not.
Nah, 11's good at this
I've got
point,
such a
yeah.
low starting sanity.
Yeah.
Who needs
I mean, I let
Well-
Bradley do my sheet because he likes me the most, so he gave me extra.
Well, so also, if you lose 1/5 in a day, like of your sanity, 1/5 of your sanity, it also makes you indefinitely insane. So it's not just losing 5 all in one go.
I am
Thanks for that.
So please be careful, Dave and Oliver.
Yeah, you can only chip it away at so much. I've only got 8 where I can chip away. Like, that's a fifth of mine, 8.
I forgot to tell you that my character can only speak and understand Chinese, so he wouldn't understand.
Stop that.
It's
You
just
stop
like,
that.
what?
So, like, no lie, but Jimmy and Jack can do the most physical damage to everyone. So please don't go mad.
Yeah, because we're screwed if me
I
and
told
Birdie
you.
get
I
left.
told you,
You
I'm
get me
just,
out of here.
I'm just walking through the place like this, punch.
Jack
You
just
point
sits
me
down
out,
and says,
punch.
just shout me when you need me. Just won't do any. I won't do
Well, no,
anything.
Jack, aren't you good at stealthing, right? Because
Yeah, so shout me when you need me to creep and
We need
stuff.
you to we need you to creep to the police station and possibly peek in.
awesome.
Okay, so
I've got the badge.
head over. to the
Oh, I
police
don't
station.
need. I've got the badge.
I mean, these aren't
Don't
police.
show,
They're
don't
not
show the
police.
cultists your badge.
They're
Do
not
not show the
police. They're
cultists.
not police.
I know
No.
what you
Yeah.
think that's gonna do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they might not know. Oh, okay.
I'm gonna grab the other cop's badge and like punch the window with the badge. Like,
No, me and Birdie jump on you. But yeah, I think
Yes.
whoever's good at stealthing should possibly creep up and see if they can
I've got a bit.
hear
I've
or
got
see.
stealth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stealth. Yeah, I've
Right.
not got
Anyone who's
stealth.
entering the police station, please roll stealth.
I'm gonna wait
I'm-
just now.
I'm staying a bit behind because
Yeah.
I
me
am
too.
not entering. I'm with.
Okay, so that's
I'm
just
with
you,
Ixchine.
Dave.
we weren't going to enter, so I was saying maybe someone should creep around the building.
Yeah,
and
we're
see if
creeping
they can-
around,
Yeah.
Pollock, or he's gonna
Creeping
creep
around.
around.
Fail.
Mm.
Would you like to either push or spend luck on this?
I will.
Or keep it as a fail?
How many luck points do we have? I've got. It says spend 21 luck points or push.
What's your
What would
total
you-
luck currently?
Got 30.
You'll have
Thirty.
9 left
That's
if you do it.
Oh, heavens.
That's not
I'm
a
going
lot
to
of
push
luck.
this. I'm going to push it. I'm going to push it.
If you
Right, how
push
you
it,
push-
something. If you push and fail, something bad is going to happen.
That's the fun part.
They're gonna
Yeah,
come
it is.
out.
Yeah, it is.
I'm running for cover as soon as he tries to
Yeah.
push it. I'm like hiding somewhere.
There you
Yes.
go, a hard success.
Thank God.
Ooh.
Right.
So I imagine he's
So-
standing on a crate outside the window, and if you had failed, that crate would have toppled him over or something.
The bottles rattle a little
Yeah.
bit, but
Yeah.
not smash. Yes.
All right. So you press into the prison, or the jail
Police station.
/ police station. So there is this kind of long corridor. As you go into the police station, a lot of the walls are kind of broken away at the front, leaving this jail that you're looking at here on the screen exposed. You can just walk in. There's no reinforced door like leading into that. You also there's the precinct section. The ground floor is kind of like a lot of it's fallen apart and way and kind of sunk into the ground a bit. There's a staircase going up to an upper floor. The ceiling looks relatively intact, so there's probably some stuff up there. Give me a listen roll to see what you can hear in both of those directions.
Oof. All right. Listen.
Oofed. Oofed.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh.
Fantastic. That's a critical fail. That's a fumble. So
And you can't use luck on that. I know you can't push
No.
it. You
No.
can't
So
push
I've
it.
just tripped over, just made an absolute tit of myself.
no.
basically.
It's a listen check. It's a listen check. Fumbled on
Thank
listen.
God, yeah, it's a listen on this stealth one.
Okay. Yeah. So you hear the sounds of chanting upstairs, and you're hearing like this canting of strange repeated syllable and it doesn't sound quite like English. You're struggling to understand, and before you begin kind of you try to understand it, like muttering it under your breath, begin repeating this incantation, trying to understand what it is. Give me a power roll.
What? Sorry, power.
Power roll.
He's gonna go crazy or get possessed.
Ah, yeah. Look, for a new player of Call of Cthulhu, also when he asks for a power roll, it's never a good thing. That's never a good thing.
Right, find it. Power.
Power, it's a stat.
Be on the
Yeah,
left.
It'll say PAL. It'll say
Pow.
PAL. It's
Yeah.
next to
It's
your
near-
education.
Near sanity. It's above. It's up to the left of sanity.
On the left, it's a stat rather than a skill.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. There we go. There we
Yeah.
And it's mental power. Oh!
What the fuck? What the fuck? That is.
Oh,
You need to
Good
fucking
night,
play
Jack.
the The forgery or whatever. Forgery? Not forgery.
Boundary.
Forgery.
Okay.
Like forgery makes like forgery is the dodgy version that I pay for. It's only $5 a week.
Oh,
Okey-doke.
what a roll.
So-
What are 2 rolls in a row?
As
Is
you
what it is.
begin speaking
That is upsetting.
this, you hear more words kind of beginning to collect in your head. Good news, because I know at the beginning of this game you were trying to give yourself some points in Cthulhu Mythos. You can have some of those.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah.
We'll go. 5's a lot of Cthulhu Mythos to give you, but it's a one shot.
Oh my gosh.
5 points of Cthulhu Mythos.
If I go slightly mental, I'm okay with that.
Now, when you get
it's
5
your
points
sanity
of
is 5
Cthulhu,
as well.
yeah, your Cthulhu, that gives you -5 to your maximum sanity now.
But does that also mean he goes a bit insane if he's lost 5, or is it different?
No, it's
It's
reducing
diff-
the capacity of it. So
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I've reduced your current
Yeah, his,
sanity by
his
5.
maximum sanity goes down.
So he probably believes me now about all this crazy occult stuff I've been talking about.
And yeah, you feel kind of feel a connection to this place, like kind of feel you're beginning this huge this underground, this part of the undercity. It feels more home. And that's it. And that's so you've got there's some chanting upstairs, and you've got this kind of and you feel more it strangely makes you feel more at ease. What would you like to do now?
What I would like to do, I want to go towards the chanting now.
Okay.
I want to find out where this chanting is.
Okay, cool. You head up the stairs. The there's a ring of there's this star, strange kind of not like a pentagram, not pentagram, but it's like it's a little bit it's reminiscent of that, but kind of twisted to a weird shape. And there are people standing there. Star. As you walk up, they continue their chant. They seem to kind of there are like weird moon all over the place. I think in the center, there's a tome.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, absolutely.
This is obviously happening to me post what's just happened.
Yep.
Am I able to like snap myself out of this with anything?
You can give me another power roll to try and like bring yourself to your senses.
The only reason I say that is because I've got a feeling that I'm going up there on autopilot, and I want to say, hang on, whoa.
Also,
So-
wouldn't we be like waving at him? I mean, after
yeah.
he's like
What,
wandering
if
off.
we,
like-
yeah, so after a certain point, if he's just like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
just
so
like
he's
wandering off
zombified.
like that,
He's gone
we're
in-
gonna be
he's
like,
gone
whoa, 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 whoa.
He's gone into this
So what-
building alone.
Yeah.
Oh,
But we've been
I think
watching
if he-
through the window, seeing what he
if-
does,
if it-
though.
If it had gone inside, I think we would have run after him. I
Okay.
think.
You guys are
Hey,
So
fine.
I'm going to snap myself out of this, hopefully, with
Okay.
a
Let's,
power roll. Did you say,
power roll.
Bradley?
Yeah, power.
I screwed up something on my recording, but I paused it all for a second because I used the screenshot tool to screenshot his 2 rolls because I wanted to show people that later, not realizing it was going to pause everything on both my monitors, which includes the video of us. So there's like a
you're not a complete person without Chris doing all the funny tech stuff that he does.
63 is a
Chris
failure.
Chris does nothing. What are you on about?
Is that a regular?
That's a
Regular
Can we
failure.
see him?
That's
Can Martin and I see him?
So who's he's gone. You see that they've snuck up to like this gap in the police station, and then have
Okay.
progressed further in.
I mean, as soon as
Egg,
yeah. Sorry, keep going.
eggs rushing up. Is Sandra
I'll
or
follow.
Jimmy? Are you following Sandra?
He's not indicating that there's danger, so I'm assuming that everything's okay. So I'm gonna follow, at least like 15 feet, like maybe a couple yards behind.
I'm still enchanted by this chanting going. Oh,
Yeah, you're great.
oh,
So you could spend luck or push this roll if you
Oh,
want.
I was gonna say what how many luck points do I have?
After those
Six-
two,
you got
30.
after those
Yes,
two
30.
fumbles in a row, if you push this and fail
Yeah.
this, she's gonna kill you.
Nah, use luck. Use all your luck to get out of it. I would if you can.
Maybe, yeah.
I would.
This would it would
Can
be
you
better just to spend luck.
wait? I don't know if you can use luck or push power rolls, to be honest.
Technically, you can't, but Bradley said he could. Bradley said he could. So let's not.
Yeah.
Let's not talk about this. Let's not talk about this.
Sanity and luck are the only things you can't.
I've already clicked it
That's
now.
sanity roll, yeah.
It's fine.
Sanity, I'd say sanity and luck are the only things you can't spend. Luck on. I'm all for using your resources.
He's planning a group luck roll at the end of this. That's why.
Listen. If I die between now and the end, I've done my bit.
Yeah, it's fine.
We're here to help you. You're a new player.
We're in the
so we'll
You're
look
in the
after
second
you.
half. If you die now, it's fine. Yeah, second half of a
Yeah.
one-shot death is fine. First shot is bad performance. Second half, first half bad performance. Second half is fine. Yeah, it's fine.
You get to, you start like taking a couple of steps forward, and then you kind of catch yourself and like, wait, what am I doing? It feels natural to kind of go and join this circle, but then you're like, oh, hang on, this is weird, freaky shit. Let's not do that. You kind of return to your senses. You hear Egg and Jimmy and Sandra come arriving downstairs. Their loud, clumsy feet below.
And we're like whispering, what the fuck? Like, come
What's
back.
going on?
What's going on?
Where
Let's
you
see.
Where you going, man?
And I said no. I snap out of it. I'm like, hang on.
Alright. You're turning downstairs again?
Yes, I'm turning back and saying, there's some weird shit going on up there. Weird shit that I'm not fucking right for.
But
Sorry for
we're like, I'd be like, but do you think we can stop it? Like, you kind of out for a bit.
No. It's not a case of stopping it. It's a case of being right for it because it wasn't right in my head. I was drawn up there. I was drawn like weird.
You're saying, can we stop it? Like, this is a Tommy gun. We can deal with anything, surely.
100%.
Would I have noticed that he looks different now he's been touched by Cthulhu? By the mythos? Looks fine. Doesn't have like tentacles coming out of his back or anything.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Touched by the mythos, I like that.
Well, I was like, yeah.
Can
Go.
we position ourselves to see what he saw, or would that just be?
Yeah, you can go upstairs. Yeah.
It's a gaming first for you, Dave. Been touched by the mythos for the first time.
Is anyone else apart from Dave good at psychology, so we can check him out? Because I'm not.
I am not.
Dave's the only one. Maybe he can look at himself.
I've got 1 foot bigger than the other, if that's any good for you.
Yeah, for like feet porn or something.
I've got a big shoe.
Can I do a? I guess Jimmy. I'm getting confused all then. Jimmy, I think you should look after Jack, and me and Sandra should maybe see what we can see and listen to.
Okay,
What do you think?
I'm going to talk soothingly to Jack. Like, Jack, you need to calm down. There's something wrong with you in your head. You must have breathed in a bit of whatever it was that killed those 2 cops back there. Just be careful, man.
Okay, so you two head and creep up the stairs. You can hear the chanting, but as you get to the top of the stairs, you see the bull pit for the precinct. They can see all these like kind of described. See that kind of weird, twisted pentagram. But you don't see any people. You can hear the chanting coming from this room. You don't see where exactly it's coming from. You don't see any people.
But we can see inside, right? We can see the pentagram, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
the
see
image.
the pentagram. You can see the.
Can I do an occult roll to see if I recognize the symbol?
Yeah, give us an occult.
Okay. Yay! 18.
This is what is known.
Is that a hard? Is that
professionally- That's a hard success, yeah. This is what is known professionally as some Cthulhu shit.
is that in the Cthulhu part? Like, I know that.
Technical terms,
Okay.
some voodoo shit. I hate some voodoo shit. That's what my missus does.
Cthulhu shit, not voodoo
Oh, I
shit.
thought you said some voodoo shit.
No, you said Cthulhu.
I
Um,
like it.
This is so occultism is not like the right skill to identify exactly.
Yeah, I
what's
didn't know
going
if.
on here. Because occultism is more like knowing about. It's
Would
not
I
knowing
know?
about-
But I wouldn't know. Like, does it look like a group spell or something?
Yeah,
like,
it
with,
feels
like, the
like a ritual. It feels like some kind of ritual. It feels like kind of group spell.
Okay.
You can see like supply like it looks like there's like some supplies stocked at the kitchen, like somewhat stocked, but supplies to be so like a like a long ritual which will take days or weeks. The supplies in the kitchen looking low, they're probably close to achieving whatever it is they believe that they are going to be achieving. What that is kind of hard to say. It's nothing good.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at Sandra. I'm like, I think we need to stop this somehow with something.
When we came, so our objective was to burn the liquor, and the cops, they gave us something that was flammable, right?
Yeah, they give you
I
some
think-
gasoline-soaked rags and some matches.
Oh, did they? Oh,
Yes.
But
I
they're
think
both
fire.
Sodom.
I think fire cleanses everything, and I think we should light this on fire and make a run for it. There has to be some type of way out of here.
and I have a rocket or some firecrackers that could possibly light up the rags. if
And
we
I have
could
some
drop them.
whiskey.
And
We
I've
have
got a
some
gun.
Cool.
So we
All right,
could
so let's take
pool-
that bottle.
Pool all our resources of flammable.
I have like this much
explosives.
whiskey.
Doesn't matter. The rags do enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we could maybe like pool all the stuff that we've got and maybe drop it in or something to disrupt.
Yeah.
The one thing I would say to that is, if it goes wrong, we have a plan B, or is it
Yeah.
all reliant on
No,
plan
we're
A?
running. We're running.
I can only
No,
count.
we're
No
not-
matter what happens, we're
Jack,
running.
Really?
I mean,
Okay.
yeah.
I can only count to A. There is no plan B for me.
Okay.
Well, we're
Okay.
trapped, right? We're trapped anyway, right?
Yes.
The route that we came in, so I'd
As
presume.
far as we know, yeah.
Egg would know that maybe this is the only way. If we can disrupt a ritual, maybe it'll stop the magic or something. He
I'd-
really knows the.
I trust you. I try to think what
I
Valerie
trust
would
that
do.
logic.
Try
I
to think
trust
what
that
Valerie
logic.
would do, my voodoo girlfriend. She would definitely burn the place down. Yeah, definitely. I think she'd
Hey.
burn it down.
So maybe we aim for the symbol as well. Try
Yeah,
to mess with the
To
symbol?
like if
Okay.
it breaks the yeah, I agree.
And then I think
As you discuss the plan, Dave, the room begins to fill with haze.
Oh,
course it
that's
does.
God damn it, Dave!
God damn it, Dave. God damn it, Leroy. But we don't
can we
see
get-
this, right?
Can we get
Just-
Dave?
No one else.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Hang on. I have to be able to have my moment here. So what's happening? So the room's filled with haze.
The room is filling with haze. Yes.
So there's got to be a way that I can help my fellow.
Do a
adventurers.
Cthulhu miss us roll and use all your luck because you're the only one who can figure this out.
I'm the only one.
Because you
Listen,
have 5% in it, and we have 0. We can't do the roll.
You're metagaming, Martin.
I am 100%.
He's right though. He's
nudging,
right.
yeah.
He's right. That's what you should do.
I am 100% willing to throw myself
No,
on a grenade
no.
and say, and I can hear something in my head saying, no, no. But I'm gonna say, listen, if it gets you guys out, I'll put myself in a sniper rifle. And if I throw a Cthulhu mythos check and I die, good luck. So I'm going to do that. I don't even know what's happening with this
Give us a
whole
myth.
Cthulhu mythos.
Roll it.
You-
Roll it.
You
Roll it
have
and
to
hope.
get a 35 or under.
Is that
Because your mythos is 5, and you
then
only
with
have
luck-
30 luck.
So it's doable, right? There's a 1 in 3. Is that 1 in 3?
See,
So we can do it.
I've got
1 in
I've got-
3.
Oh, okay.
1 in 3.
No
chance.
pressure.
Wait. How much luck do you have? Because you spent some before.
30. Is what we've
Okay.
got left.
All right.
So
Okay.
you're right. Yeah. So he's got 1 in 3
Oh
chance.
no,
So
he just
doable.
meant he's got 17 luck. Sorry.
That's
Oh.
what I thought.
So
You need
he's
to roll
got
22 or less.
Needs a 20.
So is that
Yes.
1 in 5?
One in 5.
1 in 5.
Just
So
less
still-
than, just more than 1 in 5.
Like, can we help him in some form of aid? Because you said you're doing rules light. Could I help him by,
Just let me see what's going on around
I
us
love
now.
your thinking
So-
there, Martin, because you're doing rules like, can I try and get round the rules a wee bit here?
No, we need to.
You started it. You started it. No.
We've decided that fire will sort this shit out, or let us get away.
That was the group consensus, yes.
I mean, we.
The group consensus. Not that that's the answer. That's the group consensus.
Fire
That's
is
the
always
group
the answer.
consensus.
Caveman logic we've used to solve the problem.
Riley's got a bit of a pass with the mob, and we're in deeper than we ever could be. He's willing to throw his life on this grenade, jump onto this grenade to allow, and yeah, fuck it, we're gonna go Cthulhu mythos.
Are you going to just
Okay.
strap a
You do mythos
Molotov to
roll.
yourself and go?
Yeah.
Are you going
Also-
to run at the thing like a suicide bomber?
100%.
So
We're
he's
doing
like,
this.
so he's doing a push roll, right? So he can roll twice. That's what I'm hearing, right? Push roll in case he
Well,
fails.
you can
I
play it.
don't
No,
know
no,
now.
no.
What am I doing now?
No, have them
Roll
all once.
Cthulhu mythos.
Roll Cthulhu mythos. Oh, okay.
With your 5% chance.
Because if he pushes
Yeah.
ahead
I
of
don't
time
think
and he
they'll
fails with the
lock it.
push, that's the roll that he has to take.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Push
Oh,
it, push.
that's a
just-
fumble. You
can't
cannot
push
push
a
it or
fumble.
No, you
spend.
can't push a
cannot push it or
fumble.
spend luck. 'Cause it's a fumble.
Sorry, dude. We tried to help you in a bad
All
way.
right. You hit upon a realization, and you realize that there you can sense some magic. Maybe it's like ley lines or some shit, or like maybe it's like they're drawing in power, but it feels to be kind of being channeled from down the prison, the block of the jail cell. You encourage people to go with you towards the jail here, and you are people going with Jack
Yeah,
here?
yeah, I follow.
Yeah. We're
As you
committing
go-
to arson.
I've
Your
got a
lip-
rag stuffed into this bottle of whiskey
We
already.
were like gearing up, weren't we, to like do the burning as well as him do the
Yeah,
roll.
I'm
So, yeah,
stuffing
we're
a
all- we're all
rag into a
kidding
whiskey
Yeah.
bottle and shaking it up
Yeah.
after one last sip.
Your limbs begin to feel very heavy, Jack. And as you arrive at the jail cells, you fall forwards onto your face, collapsing into this kind of soft, squelchy
Hmm.
earth. What are the rest of you doing?
Oh, is there any chance to try to catch him?
Roll Dex.
on, big lad.
I'm quite dexterous for a big guy, like. I will spend 5 luck and make that a success.
Okay, you grab him, catch him.
A 10. I love you. Throw me arms around. Thank you.
Action just shouts out "gay," but it's in Chinese, so you don't understand it.
He appears to be unconscious.
Okay.
And Jimmy, this room is filling with haze.
Oh.
Thank you, Jimmy.
I think we do it. Drop all the rags. I'll drop the firecrackers to like set it
If the
alight.
room starts to fill with haze, I'm just gonna get the lighter and light this rag on this bottle. And where am I throwing it, guys? Just right at the symbol.
Right at the symbol.
And I throw it right at the symbol. As soon as I start to see a haze, because I've heard about a haze, as soon as I start to see a haze, I know I've got seconds left before I drop. And I'm gonna just throw the Molotov at the...
All throw.
Oh fuck, I never put any points in that.
Oh,
Nobody ever
no.
fucking does, man.
I know. I asked Bradley to do it, and he did it because he knew that.
Oh,
I was
sorry,
gonna do it. No,
I
it's
didn't
okay.
know you asked that.
Where is throw? It's not showing up on the...
Under brawl. It's just under brawl.
Is it on the combat?
Everyone's got shit throw. Everyone's got shit throw.
Under your brawling skill.
Maybe you could shoot it through your gun.
Or maybe I could just roll that.
Oh, brilliant!
I'll spend 2 luck.
done.
I'll spend the 2 luck and make it a hard success if it's going to make a difference, Bradley.
It will. It will.
It will.
It will make a difference?
In that case, I'm going to spend the 7 and make it an... What is it? No, wait. What is it for an extreme success?
You need to get a 4.
I need to get a 4.
So
I need to spend 8.
Was
I
that-
will spend 8.
Because I'm giving the firecrackers, will that like give him advantage to give it?
I'll
an
take the
extra
extreme
boom?
success.
yeah, the firecrackers will add, like help. So you throw this, and you, because you're underneath the kind of the bullpen.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see over in the corner where the I don't know if they had gas boilers back then. Saying they did. In this version of reality.
Yeah.
Gas powered boiler.
Gas
would be
boilers 100 years ago, 100%.
Absolutely. Throw the Molotov at that. There is a rocketing. There's an explosion, and I want everyone to roll size. Resist being knocked back into the jail.
Okay.
Oh yeah, being a big lug has come in handy.
Yeah, Jimmy, you
Just take it.
It's you take a
It's
step
so
back.
small. Oh!
3 luck. 3 luck. Surely, Sandra.
Yeah,
Well, wait, can I spend luck on that?
You can spend luck, yeah. You can spend luck on it, yeah.
No,
I got
Okay,
regular
I'll spend luck.
success.
I will spend
gonna
luck
use-
then.
I'm gonna use luck
Right.
as well.
Brilliant.
I don't think
Spend
you
your
can.
luck.
I don't think you can because it's a stat and not a skill, actually. But fuck
That's
it.
now Bradley said I could.
Bradley
That's why I
said you
asked.
can. Bradley
Yeah,
said you
Bradley
can.
said you
Yeah.
Shush your face! Shush!
Yes.
Yeah.
GM rules.
Exactly, look. I'm very happy for you to spend luck. That's what it's there for. You all managed to just getting knocked back too far here. But I do kind of step into this belching corridor. Dave, as you kind of go into this corridor, you realise all these like peeling bits of paint things, all this squelching beneath you. It's not paint. It's not damp earth. These are what looks to be like kind of organic membrane, and on the bottom you see that the ground actually seems to be made out of like a mucus-lined flesh, and as this explosion happens, the whole prison, the jail section of it, tracks slightly. You feel air rushing in the other direction. Jack's body, Jack is now dead, but he became attuned to
Brilliant.
the creature which is growing here in the Undercity, and begins all tendrils of flesh reach out into Jack's body and pull him up like a puppet. His flesh contorting, his bones cracking to make spikes coming out of his arms. I need all of you to roll, all of you except for you, Dave, but you'll get to control this monster. To roll sanity.
Oh, Dave's a monster now. Well done, Dave. You died in your first game of Call of Cthulhu, and you turned into a monster. That is some good.
Yeah,
I know. Not
That's
many
some
people
good
can accomplish
Cthulhu in.
that.
Oh, are we all fine?
Oh, Jimmy.
Oh!
Just had to
Jimmy's
show,
like, "Fuck this."
just had to show you up there, bird. Eh? Just had to do what I do.
Alright.
Like,
Love
Jimmy,
it.
Does that mean you can give people sanity back if you get like?
I like it. I like it.
Little medals.
I'm impressed. I'm like,
Yeah,
wow,
that's
that's
cool.
cool.
Like a medal for it.
Little medals.
Jimmy's into it.
Let's give you.
Fucks over my fucking 1 star, doesn't it, birding? Fucking star issue.
I think so, Jimmy. Like you are, like you was talking earlier about like the haze. You've not got long left, and you're just like in this kind of zen moment, and as like all this like shit's going down, like you've just got this zen moment, and you get before anything else happens, you get an action. Whether you want to punch, shoot, whatever you want to do, you get a free action here.
And I've already launched the Molotov, right?
Yes, you've launched a Molotov. There's been an explosion.
I'm about to drop down dead. I know I am because of I saw the haze, so I am going to try to attack this monster that Dave has now become, that Jack has turned into.
Alright. Are you doing it with a punch or a gun?
It's going to have to be a punch. I know I do more damage
Alright.
with a gun, but it's going to have to be a punch. It's what I do best.
All right. So you give me Dave, would you like to fight back or dodge here?
I'm going with dodge.
Okay. So can you roll me a D100, Dave? Roll balling, please. A hard success.
I believe that's only going to cost me 1 luck to be an extreme success. If my maths is right.
Yes, that's correct.
It's only going to cost me 4 luck. It's to be a success.
You don't have any luck. You're
You're a
Oh,
monster.
so I'm dead.
the dead are pretty unlucky.
Sorry.
By definition.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
But you're probably very, very strong, I would imagine, when you try and hit someone.
Did you say like
Trump.
tentacles and shit come out of him?
That's
Yeah, like his bones have cracked and broken open to become like rude spikes and claws and stuff like that.
Nasty.
So right. Okay.
I think we're out of options, right, guys? I think.
Roll me some damage here. So roll the damage roll and add a d3 for your brass knucks.
Where's the damage? How do I roll the damage for it again?
Oh, it had just a roll damage thing, didn't it?
It did before.
Last time it was D.
It was D4 plus
it was-
D3, I think. So it's
Yeah,
D plus 4.
D4, D3, D6 because of your damage bonus and a +1. D4 6.
Oh, the damage is here. Oh, no, it's not. So, sorry, what am I rolling?
D4, D3, D6.
1d4 plus 1d3 plus 1d6. That should work as a command. Yes. 10 damage.
Brilliant.
Oh, that's good.
That's maximum.
As a
Jesus.
good
No, it's
roll.
not. It's not maximum, but it's close.
You
Does
step
that mean
forward,
brown bread?
crack Jack across the face. So like you hear a snapping noise, and tentacles come out and peel the rest of his head back, revealing a flurry of his spine comes up and cracks into pieces to create like a lamprey-like mouth out of his neck. All right, we wrote down people's. So we're now going to normal order based on Dex. Dave, you're up first. What would you like to do?
I'm a monster now, yes.
Yes, you are a horrible monster.
So, unfortunately, I'm going to turn to the nearest person to me, which is
Jimmy.
Big
Could
Jimmy.
be Big Jimmy.
Big
one shoe.
I don't know.
Big,
I
big
don't know
shoe.
what my attacks are. I don't know what I can do. I'm just going to go hell for leather and see what I can do. Are we doing a brawl attack or?
You can either bite people or use your tentacles to grasp people.
I'm gonna go with a tentacle attack.
Okay.
You gave him fucking tentacles in this first
And
game.
you get two attacks.
We
You get
haven't had
two
a bit. We
attacks
haven't had
per turn as well.
we haven't had a bit of tentacle porn in this game for quite a
We
bit.
need
of
some
time.
tentacles.
Trying to keep so many comments to myself right now. Oh.
Yep.
You
If
have,
it was a
you
man,
have,
you
it
know,
always comes up in Call of Cthulhu eventually. Tentacle porn.
tentacles always a winner. Always a winner.
Yeah.
All right. Give me a D100, and are you fighting back or dodging? Oliver here.
Well, I'm dodging.
All right, give us a dodge roll and give us a D100, Dave.
All right.
So that is a success.
That's a success
versus
for me.
success. So you dodge out the way. These tentacles come towards you. You've got another second attack, Dave.
Second attack.
Yeah, you get two attacks.
I think
We're
I
going
got
for the bite this time. We're gonna
penalty
go for the
dice on
bite.
dodge this time, isn't it, Bradley?
Say again?
I think it's a penalty dice on the dodge second time, isn't it?
It would be a penalty dice. No, it's if you've got multiple people attacking you, I believe.
Oh, is it?
Okay.
It's when it's because it's the outnumbered penalty.
What am I rolling now?
So same again. D100. I've got your attack bonus here.
D100 because your stats are a secret. I'm going to dodge again.
Okay, give us dodge. As a success, you're trying to beat or match.
Spending the
failure.
luck. Spending the luck.
Spending the luck. All right. As it comes in, first tentacles you dodge aside. It comes in again. At this point, a part of the building from the explosion collapses down, forcing this monster to kind of retreat slightly, and that brings us to Birdie and Oliver. You're up after that.
Yeah, I'm shooting it.
All right, you pull out the revolver, take a shot. So give us a. Well, you've got it's close, so you've got a bonus dice. And
oh, here it is.
Now as you got a semi-automatics, you can go pop, 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 and your bonus.
I don't know which
Tommy gun or
I
was given one of the handguns that the police officers had.
So if it's a semi-automatic and you can do 3 shots, your bonus dice will offset. It doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't fucking matter.
All right.
Listen, guys. Hey, viewers, the panic is real over here. All right.
It's a revolver.
Nice roll, buddy.
It's a revolver?
Nice roll.
All right.
I like it because you're cursing me to get a really fucking bad roll. That's all I'm saying. There's no...
We went from zero. We went from
Trying to
100
get us out of
ones.
here. How do I?
So roll a. You do 12 damage plus an extra D10. So roll a D10.
What's a roll?
Okay. Can't spell. It's a 1.
Right, 30. Awesome. So, you take a shot, lasting away part of like a big chunk of his chest. Reaches down into the ground, pulls some flesh out, and starts wrapping it around them to bind the wound. Everyone give me a sanity roll for seeing that.
Okay.
Including me or not?
No, not
Nah, no, you.
No,
You're long
not you.
gone, mate.
I'm down.
What's that?
Right.
What's up with that?
Not you.
Who's rolled a? All right.
You're trying to roll a
What
0-1,
the
Martin.
shit,
You know what?
lads?
You guys
I-
are all.
I rolled a 4.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. Right.
I got a crit on my sanity, so I'm cool. I
Look
joined
at
the
the
club.
roll.
You are. So you know what? Yeah. A, you're not gonna make any more sanity checks for like weird, horrible flesh things.
I'm enjoying this. I'm like, I reckon there could be a genre of porn. There might be a certain demographic of people may enjoy this, so I'm writing down.
You're
Alright.
making notes.
Making notes of who might like this for the future.
Oliver, is your turn.
Well, I'm going to give him the old fucking left, right, good night, my friend.
All right.
Oh, I'm
give us
also
a-
backing away, just FYI.
Okay,
So swear.
I'm going to
You're
punch
you
the
back away.
lever.
Oh, sorry. Before you do your roll, Oliver, Birdie, can you give us a Constitution roll, please?
Constitution.
Yes.
Oh, no, the haze is going to get you.
Oh god, yeah, I
Okay.
forgot about that.
Go
Um,
away.
Oliver, over to you.
I'm punchy, mate. Punchy. It's a hard
And so,
success.
are you dodging or fighting back, Dave?
Fighting back, 100%.
Right, give us a D100. Hard to fight back against this 30, but possible for sure.
Yeah, you need an extreme success to beat it.
Which you do not. That's merely a success. So give us the damage here, Oliver.
What is it?
D3, D4, D6.
Fucking hell, yes, come on.
It's because you're a huge bruiser with these.
Is that my big boy and I've got brass knuckles on?
Yeah,
Get 9 damage.
brilliant. Yeah.
Jesus.
Smash. Large amounts of damage have been done, but it's still kind of staggering. Like you see the whole corridor throbs and like this, some blood or adrenaline or something is pumped into this creature before you. Martin is and make a Constitution roll at the end of the turn, please, Oliver.
Uh-oh.
You must have high con if you're a boxer, right?
Yeah, it's pretty good. And physicals are all pretty solid. It's an extreme success.
Nice. All right. Martin.
Okay, so I ain't good with the fight, so you said about kind of some of the roof had caved in a bit. Could I maybe do a spot hidden, because I'm trying to see if there's like I can maybe smash some of the cracks. I basically want the roof to fall in a bit. I know it might kill us all, but I don't think this is going to end well. So
Yeah.
I don't know. What I
Give us a spot hidden. Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna see if there's a really good crack I can get into.
Not seeing anything with an 81.
Fuck it. I'm gonna use luck. We're coming to the end, right? I think I've got enough luck to play with. Let's have a look. Yeah, I'll do it. So it's normal success.
Okay. Yeah, I think with that you see what appears to that's part of the roof's caved in. You see what appears to be like a tendon like structure holding like two girders together, and you think that if that tendon was destroyed, that's gonna have a lot of elastic energy in it, then all just gonna come snap, and those are gonna go flying apart and cause a lot of structural damage.
Can I use the rest of my turn to maybe shout that out? Like,
Yeah,
guys, maybe can you guys use some force on this to help?
All right.
That's what I'm gonna do. Yep.
Brilliant. Dave, we're back to you. What would you like to do?
Do I have to do the con thing as well, or am I okay? Because
Yeah, con.
I'm Chinese. I mean, I am Chinese, and I think that gives me advantage.
With Constitution roll.
Okay. That doesn't look good. I don't have enough luck to do anything with it.
Okay. You begin to see a haze.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's fine. I'm just seeing the haze. It's fine.
All right. Dave, what are you doing?
I think we've got to go for the closest one to me, which I think is
Continues
Jimmy.
to be, continues to be Jimmy. Yeah.
Jimmy.
I'm happy for it
It's-
to be me because I think I've got the best dodge.
It's, and we're gonna go for a tentacle attack.
All right. Give us a. Oh, yeah.
Which roll was it? One.
D100 again. Are you dodging or fighting back here, Oliver?
I am dodging.
Right, let's dodge.
It's my best chance of survival, I think.
That is, you continue to dodge. You're back in, like in your mind. You're back in the ring. You've got this opponent coming at you. Dave.
I'm gonna go for the bite.
All right, give us a bite. Give us another D100 roll.
I'm a street boxer. I know how to deal with dirty fighters.
We'll soon know.
I'd
That's
appreciate a good roll from you here, Dave.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
gonna.
no,
have-
that's usually Dave. 17.
it's me. I'm gonna have to get a good roll here.
You're gonna have to get a good roll here. Yes. Alright, that's a fail.
Can I push a dodge? Can I push a dodge if it means going prone? Can I dive out the way?
I'm gonna. Yeah, you can. I'm gonna say you can. You can push it. But it's gonna go really fucking bad if you fail.
Fail.
Here.
Of course, that's
To the tune of.
that's the nature of a push roll. Yeah.
One of your
Okay.
allies is gonna get hurt as well.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So I'm just gonna roll it again.
No. Allies will
I
not.
know. We
Yeah,
clocked that. Bradley, we clocked that.
No. Yeah, we caught that now.
I also heard
that.
He's gonna get tentacle fucked, and he's not gonna recover. That's what I think should happen. We're fine, Birdie.
I'm pushing it. Pushing it.
Keep pushing unite, Birdie. We know the rules. We know the rules.
I got a success, but
So success, but that's
It
not
had to
good
be
enough. So
extreme.
I'm not going to have your allies hurt here. I'm going to say that you will be grabbed by the tentacles as well for this because it's not quite as bad as a fail. Yeah, but
Every hole's a goal. Cthulhu loves it.
Dave, do you want to roll us some damage here? Give us 4d6 damage.
what? What?
It's worse than being fucked with a tentacle.
Fucking hell, it is. Oh, he's rolled 13.
13, which is not enough to down you, I believe.
It's not enough to kill me. Well, if I fail a constitution check, it's
Easing you
also-
into it, brother. Easing you into it.
I've got to
Oh,
make a
constitution.
constitution check first.
Is that,
Yeah, it's a
Dave,
major wound.
Dave, is it just the tip of the tentacle? You didn't go fully in.
Roll Constitution, yeah.
I do not pass
Alright.
out.
Brilliant. So, the horrible flesh monster, which was once Jack, grabs you with an arm. The bones in that arm shatter and drive into your abdomen, and then tentacles come and wrap and hold onto you. You are grabbed by these tentacles, and it's Birdie's turn.
Betty, come
Okay.
up with a plan. Come up with a better plan than me. Or we have a plan. It's kind of.
We kind of have a plan. Would I understand if I shot at what Gian pointed out? Could I break it or something to help it fall?
Yeah, so if you cause some kind of structural collapse if you're able to deal enough damage to the tendon, which is
Okay.
holding part of this building together.
Because
I
I
can't-
also am not a fighter. All right,
Can't
I'm gonna
find my
try
hit
that.
points, but I know what I've got.
Right, give us a handguns roll here. That's a success then.
Okay.
Give us a D10 plus 2 for damage.
I think Lysandra needs to change her vocation in life and start up shooting.
Shooting
Yes.
things,
So
yeah.
that's 7 plus 2, so 9.
Brilliant. This tendon is mostly severed. There's like a small amount of it holding. The whole building begins to creak, and you can see part of the walls and things beginning to like kind of contract, as it is barely kind of hanging on here. Fantastic. That brings us over to Oliver. It's your turn.
Still alive, still kicking. Didn't fail the constitution test. I've got 2 hit points left. I'm a big boy. I'm gonna fucking punch him again.
Can't fucking kill the
Alright.
mythos, mate. You can't kill the mythos.
Mate, you can fucking try. You can fucking try. If anybody's gonna try, you know it's gonna be me. Just as we were
Right,
like
so
introducing
you
Dave to the game before the game viewers, I was introducing Dave to Call of Cthulhu. Like, you can't fight the mythos, by the way. You just can't fight the mythos.
You
just
can't.
can't. Yeah. Here I am trying to fight the mythos once again,
Yep.
folks.
You have a penalty dice while you are pinned by the tentacles.
Okay.
Yeah, pin. That's what I'm
So it's
not
this
thinking of pin.
and a D10. Oh, fuck me.
Yeah, you can't get it worse than that. The
Nope.
penalty dice. So,
Oh,
Dave, give us a roll. No, I can't fumble because it's only the 10s dice that gets rerolled. So, 93 is the worst. So, Dave, if you could give us a fighting roll because you're fighting back. You can't dodge because you're holding onto it, but you can fight back to defend. Here.
Which is a what?
D100. D100,
Just
fighting.
a 100 for you.
Yeah. As success, so you've beaten Jimmy's roll here,
Jimmy.
which means you get to deal damage back. Roll me 3d6.
Sorry,
It's
mate.
over. It's over. Oh, fuck me. It's well over.
Yeah. You managed, like you're tensing against these tentacles, and you manage to slip out with your arm and don't quite connect. And now that your arms aren't holding back the tentacles, there's nothing to stop it just crushing your whole torso into a pulp, which you were holding back with your powerful biceps previously. And there was just a goo and a mass of goo. Can those two alive still roll me sanity?
No.
What about if we don't like him? What about if
What if we don't like it?
We're going home.
Now I'm upset.
All right.
Now I'm upset.
Roll me a d6 sanity loss
Oh!
for you.
Oh,
Heck, you don't like
you,
me.
you do not like me.
You're fine.
I'm fine. I'm like, whatever. Another white boy dies. Not even America.
Ah! I hit a 5. I hit a 5.
5.
Oh, dear.
Marvelous.
Oh, Birdie, no.
Sanity.
Every Cthulhu game, you go crazy at the end, Birdie. You've got
I
to go,
do.
yeah.
I do.
All right. Give me a D10 for a bout of madness, please. Oh no, sorry, no. It's intelligence check first, isn't it? For
Oh,
Berry?
that's right.
Yeah. So give me an intelligence roll, please.
Please fail.
So,
I'll check you
Yes.
oh, that is a fail.
Well,
So
yeah.
So this is the
Unlucky.
one time that you do want to fail. Is
exactly.
after
So
you
when
get sanity.
when you at risk of going temporarily insane, you roll intelligence to see if your mind comprehends what it's just seen, and if you comprehend it, you go insane. Sandra just doesn't understand what's happened here, and is therefore not going insane yet. Yeah. Martin, it is your turn. Oh, and Birdie, roll me a Constitution. Well,
Constitution. Please keep
Alright.
going.
Yeah.
Martin.
Well, you said it looks like the tendon's hanging on by like a thread, right? So, can I just brawl it, try and hit it, just to try
Yeah,
and.
you can try.
I mean, can I reach it? Because I don't really have any range stuff.
You'll have to clamber up to it,
Okay.
and then so you can either roll, so roll climb for me to climb up.
Climb. Ooh, I don't know what my climb is. I'm guessing it's. Oh, my climb ain't great. Let's see. Nope. I guess I don't climb, but I didn't get. At least I didn't get a fumble. I guess I just can't climb because I.
You want to push
it?
it?
Yeah. I know. I don't know. 'Cause, there's like barely any chance of me getting this, and I don't have a lot of luck left either.
You can't use luck after you fail on a push anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I've only got I've got 18 luck left, so my luck's nearly done as well. So I'm like, I don't think I can do anything else. But then, do you know what? I'm gonna have to because I think I'm gonna fail the con roll after this and be dead anyway. So I'm gonna have to push it.
Push the
Like, there's
roll,
no-
yeah.
I'm gonna have to push
mate.
it.
I think so, maybe.
Push.
I have to because I can't think. Yeah, because I know I'm gonna fail the con because my con is my con's 50, but nah, I'm gonna push it. I really hope it works though.
Oh.
No!
Oh,
No!
very
Oh,
big.
this is not going well. I think Birdie, you're gonna be the last one. You're gonna be the Queen of Darkness. Or Cthulhu's.
Okay.
Dave's
I'll save the
Cthulhu's
world.
bride. Cthulhu's bride in a minute.
Yeah, you climb up and you some mucus which you assume to be slimy is instead sticky, and you end up like a fly, get caught like on this and like stuck in. Roll Constitution, and we will go to Dave.
Yes.
Dave, what are you doing here?
Yeah! I've succeeded! I'm not fully crazy, I'm just stuck to a tentacle in the air or something. That's better. The best I could.
I
stuck
wonder
to this
what
wall.
happened then. So, how far away is Egg Shen?
Shen is you'd have to move twice to get to Egg Shen because they have successfully climbed some distance. You'd have to move once to get to Birdie.
Because I'm stuck to the.
Don't bring my name into this.
I
He said Egg Shen.
next.
He said
You're
Egg
next.
Shen.
He was. I am stuck to the
So,
ceiling. I am like the
yours-
furthest away from everyone. I'm stuck to the
So-
ceiling.
I'm just
You're
thinking
immobile.
Yeah, I mean,
Remember, you're a monster.
I have to go for Birdie, unfortunately. I have to.
But
attack.
he's stuck. He's immobile, so he.
I know he
would be
is,
the
but he's
easier prey.
he's 2 moves away.
You're
Yeah.
right, Dave. You're right,
You're
Dave. You're
close,
right.
I'm gonna go with the
Don't
tentacle attack.
encourage.
I'm gonna
He's
go
right.
with-
He's right. It's you.
Don't encourage him.
Tentacles
I'm
first.
gonna
Give us-
go tentacle attack as fast as
Birdie,
hard
are
as I
you
can.
dodging or fighting back?
Dodging.
Dodge-
Can I use my
roll-
dex?
Your dodge is automatically half your deck, so you are in
I
a way
know.
using your deck.
Unless you
Roll-
add,
rolling?
unless you add points
Are
to
you
your
rolling
character
D100?
creation, which I did with the boxer.
What am I rolling? Sorry.
The 100, I've got your fighting stat. Ooh, you're gonna have to do
Sorry.
very well to succeed here.
That's a good dodge. It's 2 luck away from extreme success, I think. My maths is correct.
You dodge, the tentacles come in, you dodge out of the way. You've got a second attack if you want it, Dave.
Definitely, we'll go for the bite this time.
Mike, give us a.
You're loving this too much,
Andre,
mate.
I'm getting into this monster stuff.
Andre, give us a dodge here.
Oh.
Come on, Sandra. Come on.
Oh, it's not. I need a single digit.
That's
I don't know what that means.
you continue dodging. Like your small frame is working to your advantage here.
Ah,
But I need you to roll Constitution before we begin your turn this time. Okay.
I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here. I need to go.
Got this
Yeah.
hulking monster. It's come crashing over towards you. It is growing in size as more flesh pours into it from its surroundings. It crashes over you, fall stagger to the other side of it. It kind of turns, twisting. You hear its spine cracking. It turns to face you. What are you doing?
What's the easiest way of getting out of here?
So the way you came in has been exploded and set on fire, and that's now on the other side of the monster to you. Then you've got a long corridor covered in mucus behind you. You've got the kind of hole in the ceiling, which Shen's trying to climb.
Okay, so here's a question because I've never done this before. If I shoot something point blank, and when I say point blank, I mean literally the muzzle pressed against it.
Yep.
How does that affect the roll?
Bonus dice.
Bonus dice.
Okay.
Can I ask one question?
Yeah.
Sorry to the GM. As
No, yeah, you're good.
This monster that I am now, does it have eyes?
No, because your head kind of got a bit off and away. It's not really got eyes and such, but it does have ways of sensing.
So there's absolutely nothing there of the human that it was before.
Yeah, your body's been pretty thoroughly torn up here.
That's fine.
You're detecting these people at this point because the whole corridor is kind of part of you, and you feel them like moving.
Absolutely fine. That's it. That's all I need to know. Thank you.
Right. Anyway,
All right. Yeah. Action.
I know you're gonna ask me something. It's cool.
Yeah. You need to get the fuck out of here and just let Roger know he's in charge of the estate. I am going to walk forward, put the muzzle of this gun right against what used to be Jack's head, and just start pulling the trigger for as long as I can.
All right. So if you can shoot 3 times. So that's gonna be a penalty dice to shoot 3 times, but because it's grown in size, that's an extra bonus dice, and point blank is extra bonus dice. So it maps out to rolling 3 attacks, each with a bonus dice.
So 3 attacks, so 1 attack. And then you said with a bonus dice.
Yep.
Yeah.
How do I do that?
Just roll a
So
d10.
Yeah, just roll d10 now.
Oh, okay.
That's a
Is a
28.
success.
That's a success, yeah.
Brilliant. Roll again. When you click on it, it should give you the option to add a bonus dice when you click on the thing.
Oh, it does. Oh, look at that.
So roll again. Do a second.
Well,
Come on. Hard
Another
success.
success. Yeah. And one more time. Last one. Third one. And last one's a failure. So the recoil starts to get away from you as you are.
it's very small hands.
So roll me a 2d10 plus. So 1d10 plus 2 twice because it's got an armor. So it's going to apply armor to each one.
Who's that? Me? Oh, sorry.
Paddy.
You have armor.
10 the first
Yeah,
time.
you have armor. Okay, cool.
So that's
Brilliant.
10 for the first one, and then
8.
8 for the second. So a total of 18.
All right.
No,
How
yes.
do you want to do this? How do you want to shoot this creature to death?
No, like I literally just walk towards it, and I put the gun against what may have been the temple, and I kind of wrap my arm around as best I can to hold it close to me like a hug. And I just start blasting.
Blam, 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 and that you destroy the kind of the nervous system here, which is kind of granting some level of sentience to this beast, and as it kind of collapses, you are out of immediate danger. But I'm
Everything's
just
on
going
fire.
to need a final roll here. I need a group luck roll.
Group
Oh,
luck
see,
roll?
what?
see if
No!
that
What? From the
see if that-
alive? From the alive?
From the
Yeah,
two,
not
the
from
two
me and Dave.
people.
From
yeah,
you
from
two,
the two
from you
people.
two.
I've got 18. I don't know, Birdie, what you've got. I've got 18, which is not great.
It's a group.
Well, it's the lowest person who's rolling.
I
so
know.
It's gonna be Egg giving us a roll here. See if that tendon with 1 hit point is gonna hold, or if this corridor is going to collapse.
Oh, no.
Sandra's
Okay.
killing it. Sandra's killing it.
Well,
All
I'm
right.
dead now.
So that tendon snaps and breaks.
Oh, good job.
I will, I will accept your second. You're right. It's a group luck roll for 2 people. I'll just take it as 2 separate ones. I will accept your luck roll here. So, Egg, you are crushed to death by.
He just like shoots. He
everything.
just like shoots down past you and just. That's done.
But Sandra, like the as everything kind of collapses, you dive forwards and get kind of ejected and kind of shot out instead as everything kind of contracts. You are badly hurt as you kind of go tumbling, rolling down out into the street, breaking your arm as you go. But as you kind of stagger up, alive, battered and bruised, you can see the police station is kind of like collapsing and melting down into the earth. You return to the underground reservoir that you went to, and see that the bricks have kind of collapsed somewhat. Going in there, find that the hole's hard to get to, but explore the kind of underground here and find a different way of a service ladder, pulling yourself up and out. You make it back to the surface. How has this experience changed Sandra as she returns as the only one of your original party of 6 to make it back up out to the surface?
I hail a taxi. I clean myself up. And then I'm going to spend the next several years essentially ensuring every person of worth, politician, businessman, police chief, is under my influence and falls under my wallet. So that way I can best control everything that happens in this city and ensure that people that created that thing never come into this city again. I will take over this entire city to protect it.
Awesome.
Because all I see now are cultists trying to come in.
Brilliant. Yeah, you do. You wrest control of the corrupt Chicago police. You, as the damaged mafia tries to like stagger back up to its feet, you take the metaphorical baseball bat to its legs and sweep in the power vacuum. The mafia kind of established a hold on the city, and as it kind of starts to implode, you have a head start on everyone else because you know that it's coming, and you are able to step into this power vacuum, putting your factory workers to you've got a workforce, you've got the opportunity, you've got the guile, and perhaps now more of the ruthlessness necessary to step into this power vacuum, become the Dawn of Chicago. And that was Drop Dead.
You're the new Dawn, Birdie. I love it. I love
What
it.
did all the guys die?
That was awesome. What a cool way to end. You are the
I
dawn
mean,
of Chicago. I love that.
I'm gonna say Egg Shen will come back as your spiritual guide to guide you with the cult stuff as well. If you
There
want
we go. I'm okay with that. I welcome
Yeah.
you.
My crazy
You're
girlfriend.
welcome.
My crazy girlfriend will come looking for you though. Yeah, what about that?
Have I got a story for her?
Oh, that was fantastic, guys. Bradley, thank you. That was fucking awesome. I love
really
that.
good. Yeah.
That was really cool. 3 more for the character graveyard, guys. I love it. Amazing. Right, let's wrap up this video and then we can debrief after, okay? So, thank you guys. Thank you, Bradley, for an awesome one. That's a homebrew scenario, viewers. Bradley's a professional GM. You can hire him. He'll write a scenario for you and your group. So, do the thing. Check the links below for everybody. Dave, thanks for joining us again. Glad to introduce you to my favourite RPG, Call of Cthulhu. I fucking love this one. Birdie, thanks for joining us again. Thanks for being the one that survived the scenario and made it a win overall. Although 3 of us died, you made it a win for us. Martin, thanks for playing. As always, you were fantastic. Looking forward to tomorrow's game with you. And Bradley, thanks for another amazing homebrew one-shot. And Bradley, you're 5 out of 5, mate. One shot finished in one session, 5 out of 5. Round of applause for that, folks. That's some record. Well done, Bradley. Thank you very much, Bradley, and viewers. Thank you very much for watching. This was Drop Dead. I am RxOliver, and these are my friends. Thank you for watching.